play left wing back to save his life. Can play left back, might be a bit different. Mendy almost went to pick that up there, and then he's passed it completely wrong. Mendy's fucked up! Mendy's fucked up! 3-1 Real Madrid! 3-1 Real Madrid, Benzema hat-trick, 50 seconds into the second half. Mendy fucked up! What?
Mendy's fucked up.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Evening, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Sandwich, how are you today, my man?
Good, brother. Good. Way to go, man.
Oh, I am.
Bring on the football season now.
Well, yes, exactly. Oh, yes, we're not far away now. What are we? Just over a week away till we play our first pre-season against Manchester United.
Exactly. Close the transfer window as well, man. I'm fed up of it now. 58 days left.
Yeah, just get it done. Finish it. I don't know how much more content I can do on transfer videos. It's killing me. It's so difficult. So everyone is in the chat. John Conway, the living legend. That is John Conway in the chat. Big up everyone John, in the chat, man. Ryan, Tony. Saw Tony earlier on the terrace giving a bit of a playful banter towards Terry in the chat. So big up Tony. I don't think Terry got it.
Did Terry bite it?
I think he bit a little bit. Yeah. Tone, but I think Tony because I think Tony put something like you spoke about this yesterday with the eyes emoji, and Terry picked that up.
That's the kind of thing what wound him up as well.
So I know what Tony's doing. It's hilarious. Big up Zabiri. Hope you're doing well, Zabiri. Big up Edward. Who else in the chat? Charlie. Better call Phillips. Yes.
We'll have to get you a better call Phillips intro, man. From Better Call Saul.
Yes.
But you can't have Mane in the intro anymore, bro.
That's what we need.
Intro.
No, the Mane's gone. Yeah, I'm getting something new. Don't worry. That's in the pipeline. Also in the pipe, I have been dead busy today. So after my video this morning, I have been on and off phone calls and video calls. Business stuff, guys, on the channel and in personal life. Big news coming soon, guys. I can't say much at the moment, but it's very big, and it's actually quite life changing as well. So, yeah, I can't actually say too much at the moment, though. Hope everyone's good. Big up public sector. Big up John Moore. Jamie, I reckon you need. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad something's in the pipe work. Don't worry, there's something in the pipe work. Big up Anna as well.
Big up Anna, man.
And Dave Ellisy chats. My fucking WhatsApp on my computer went on. What the hell? Piss off. That is so annoying, man. Right. So, guys, we're going to get the link up in a little bit. We're not going to talk about that, Daffy. We're not going to talk about that, my friend.
Yeah, positive vibes only.
We're not going to talk about that sort of shit. So, obviously, some of the Liverpool news today. So, the boys are back in training. By the look of it, there'll be a video out tomorrow or the day after. There's some clip. I don't know. Did everyone see the little bit of clips today and all that? With Jurgen meeting the boys and that? Did anyone see when Jurgen saw Ben Davies and sort of one took a step and like, who's that for a minute?
You didn't know who he was, man.
No, I didn't. No idea.
They got Ben Davies, man.
He saw a geezer who looked like a footballer in Liverpool's kit, so I thought he must be part of the team. Yeah.
Listen,
so
Davies just hold on for 60 years, man. You can tell your grandkids that you played centre back in finals and that, bro. But for now, you're just gonna have to hold it.
Big up Tone with the super chat. Big up Tone. Hope you and your family good. Yeah, we're good, man. We're good. Big up Tony every time. Big up Dave LFC chats as well. I think it's just hit 4K subs. Dave's going mad. Dave's sub count's going mad at the moment. Yeah, Dave's doing work. I like all the little short videos Dave does.
Dope.
Yeah, he's doing well. Jamie moving to Sky Sports News. Yeah, I can't say too much.
That laugh was
big up John
BT Sports.
Yeah, I can't say too much. Guys. Big up Andrew. How you doing? We just watched Paul the Alien movie for absolutely hilarious. Have you only just watched Paul the Alien? I went to the cinema to see that. That's hilarious.
Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, legends, bro.
Yeah, that film's legendary. Arsenal for life. Big up. I haven't been in for a while. Big up Arsenal for life.
Big up, man.
Yeah, so guys, this is your show. Oh, fucking WhatsApp again. This is your show, you guys. You can come on any questions you want. Give us. Don't have to be Liverpool related. If you're Arsenal for life and you want to come in and have your say about Arsenal and how shit they are, come in and tell us how shit they are. We're all good. We're here for it. But obviously, this is mostly Liverpool content, guys. And the boys are back in training. It was good to see as well. Really good to see.
Yeah, man, they're a lot good and healthy, man. So.
Yeah, quite an intense training session as well. Do you see the clips of that?
Yeah,
quite an intense training session straight off the bat. No coming in slowly with us, is there? No coming in slowly.
No, we got inhalers, bro. We're good, bro.
I just broke the news. It's happening. Yeah, exactly. We're inhalers here. Just like pass them around, boys. That's your medical. Pass that around. Everyone have a go. Everyone fill them lungs up. Fill them lungs up.
Me, what word on the streets is that Carvalho's got asthma? I'm just saying. I heard.
It's got sports asthma. Oh man. Also, there's a thing that Sky Sports put up a while ago. I don't know if anyone saw it, about an hour or so ago. All-time Brazilian Premier League Brazilian 11. Did anyone see this?
Nah. Last week I saw them put up the poll, but I haven't saw what the team was. But if it's got Richarlison in it, don't tell me, bro. Surely
I'm going to show you.
Surely he can't be in the squad.
You'll be surprised with the goal. You'll be surprised with the goalkeeper. So that's the all-time Premier League Brazilian 11.
You what? Edison over Alisson, bro. What's going on here?
Yeah. So that's it there. So Edison, Raphael, Thiago Silva, David Luiz, Fabinho, Fernandinho, Gilberto Silva. That midfield's solid, by the way. No one's getting past that. They're not creating it.
Midfield at all, bro.
They're not creating anything, but you're not getting through them.
No pace.
Zero grip.
No pace.
Yeah. And then Philip Coutinho, Juninho, player. Bobby Firmino,
Middlesbrough, Virginia.
Yeah. Very good player.
I guess,
very good player.
You know what? I'm not going to lose my mind. I know why they've done it. Because obviously they're going to base Edison's on his Premier League medals on it. That's what they always do.
Yeah.
So whatever, man. That's why David Luiz is in there, because Premier League medals.
If that's I think the Anfield Talk? I think it is. One day the footballing world will understand Edison being compared to Alisson is one of the biggest jokes ever. It's just ridiculous, the comparison. They continue doing this all the bloody time. But yeah, let me know what you think in the chat, guys. Yeah, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Big up Stubbsy and you two legends. Are you both? 6 subs or 300. You know what to do, guys. Go and sub the Statman's channel right now. Go and give him a sub, guys. What do you think of Arsenal?
That thing where you just put up shows, man. It kind of shows that there's not been as many of the
Brazilians.
Yeah, that you would think, man. They've all played
the diehard quality Brazilians. Your Ronaldos, your Ronaldinhos, your Rivaldos. Yeah, man. Yeah. I bet Spain did exactly the same thing. It would trance. It would destroy that team. With the Liga. Yeah, the Liga did their own Brazilian 11. It would kill our one, I expect. But yeah, the Brazilian boys in that team were Juninho back in the day with Middlesbrough. Do you remember when Middlesbrough had that team? So they had Juninho, Ravanelli. They had all these players. And Ravanelli just came from winning the Champions League as well.
Just came from winning Champions League, man.
And they got
Juninho got relegated with him, I think. I'm surprised that he stayed there.
Yeah. It's just... It's madness. It's mad. I think Brian Robson was the manager at the time as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Arsenal for Life says, what do you think of Arsenal signing Jesus?
I think it's perfect fit for you guys, man.
Good player for that. It's a good fit for Arsenal. It's a good fit for both of them. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Jamie, hope you join Sky Sports News because they talk shit over there. Can't say too much.
You know what it is with Sky Sports? They're in that there's weird transition. Loads of TV shows are doing it now. They're trying to transition to YouTube, and they saw what YouTubers have done, and they're trying to have the happy medium, but they're struggling. So
I think it's because they see more punditry and commentary is better on YouTube than it is on actual media TV. So
yeah. If you look at Sky Sports' Instagram clips and stuff like that, or when they're in the comment sections, they're in the comment sections like we would be. Like they're not like professional about it. They'll do something and put the eyes up or something when it's not even like a confirmed thing. So I think that's what they're trying to do, man. They've seen the views and it. TalkSport done the same, bro.
Yeah, they're all doing it. It's the way to go now, isn't it? It's the way to go. Big up, William. Come on, just press the like button. Hope you're good with your family.
Well, it's Will Ferrell, man.
Is good. Big up, William. Guys. Yes, big up. Oh yeah, William Ferrell. Just do something like that. Guys, for getting a Brazilian from Hull, Giovanni.
Yeah, he don't get in though because he only had one great season on it, but
yeah. Brazil, flair, no care. Big up, Captain Sal. I really want Jude to his Lakers. Yeah, I mean the Jude thing is gonna be interesting. We probably will talk about that. Are Chelsea in danger of falling out of the top four? Says Ravi.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe if they don't get their act together. Who have they actually bought yet? Have they actually played?
They haven't brought a player yet.
No, and Christensen just left for Barcelona, ain't he? Christensen's just signed for Barcelona. Yeah, and they.
Don't worry. I wouldn't. I can see Chelsea will sort themselves out by the time they're trying to win this because Sterling's going to be the first one in, I think, because that's definitely going to happen. And then after that, it's. I think the Barcelona and Raphinha thing. If that doesn't happen, he's going to go Chelsea. Who knows, man? They might buy Ronaldo for all we know, bro. I don't know.
You just don't know with Chelsea's transfer strategy. It just seems to be who's available, don't it? Who everyone else is going for, we'll go for them as well.
Yeah, the defense is what they need fixing more than anything. So.
Yeah, they got what? Christensen's left, Rudiger's left. I think Alonso's leaving. They need players bad in that area.
Yeah, they've only got
Jay Savage. Do you remember Sky Sports had that show? Yeah, they ain't got much cover there, though. They haven't got a lot of cover. Yeah, you're on Sky Sports. Yeah, I used to like that. That was like a calling show, wasn't it? It's like a calling show. And then they axed it. I used to like the debate as well. But they got rid of that.
Yeah, the debate was only there for one season, wasn't it?
Yeah. And because COVID hit, they just got rid of it, didn't they?
Yeah, dope.
Yeah. That was good. You make yourself a cup of coffee, something to eat, watch that for an hour and a half. I used to like that.
Let's be honest, man. They need to hire Ian Wright, bro, and stop messing around with
it. Yeah. I said it earlier. There's the thing Sky Sports need to do. They're an aging. Sky Sports look like an aging company right now, don't they? And they're not. They're trying to act like they're with the youth. Yeah. I mean, Martin Tyler's 80 years old. Just go. Just leave. I said it earlier. Andy Gray made Martin Tyler actually look good. I'll say that still because Martin Tyler. He's not been as good about Andy Gray, in my opinion. And when Gary Neville gets more hype about Liverpool scoring a goal than Martin Tyler does, you've got issues. I'm telling you.
Have you seen when,
I don't know why they.
And Richard Keys on Bein Sport, man. They are not professional on there at all, bro. They're just chilling.
No, they're living a great life. They're out in Qatar, in the heat, beautiful surroundings, making money, loving life. Andy Gray's probably got a 20-year-old, loving it. You know what I mean? Loving it over there. Richard Keys, he's not got a neck anymore. I mean, his shirt just sits there like that, doesn't it? He's like he's grown out of his shirt. Loving life. Yeah, big up to him.
Charlotte Jackson, man, whatever happened to him?
Charlotte Jackson, the blonde salt.
Legend. If you know, you know. Yeah. We don't need to say any words, bro. I like the lady that does is it Paramount Plus? She does the football in there with Carragher and all that lot. Champions League nights, normally. That's a great show. Yeah. Yeah, it's Katie Abdul.
Jamie Savage, what's your thoughts on the Champions League requirements and homegrown talent specs, i.e. Eric Dyer is not classed as homegrown even though he plays for England? Yeah, only because he was... Is it because he played in Portugal when he was a kid?
Yep.
So he never actually started football. His football career never started in England, did it? It's mad, ain't it? If you play for England, you're English. So you should be... Yeah, stupid.
I think stupid.
Big up Jerry James as well.
I think the requirements are good, but I do think if you play for the England squad, then you should be. That's homegrown, as far as I'm concerned. But I do like the requirements because football does need to get back to that a little bit where talent from your own country are getting into squads and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right, the link's open, guys. So if you want to come in,
on.
so the rules are you come in. Just if you want to come in and not put your camera on because you're a bit shy or anything like that, that's fine. No face, no case. You know what I mean? It's absolutely fine. So if you want to do that, that's not a problem. As long as you're respectful in the chat, no rudeness or anything like that, then absolutely fine, guys. So yeah, come on in if you want to come in on, guys. The link is open now. Yeah, Kate Aberdo. I think that's yeah. That Champions League night is so much better as well. Have you seen the highlights of that when they do it? Like Carragher, Omri, Mika Richards, they're just chilling, having a great time. Yeah, they're just chilling. They look like they're having a better life than they do over here. Do you guys believe we'll sign one more player? No, I don't think we'll sign anyone else, but I think we might get stuff sorted for next season.
Yeah.
No worries, Sabiri. No worries, mate.
Chris Coleman, bro. Edward. She's with what's her name?
She shouted up with Chris Coleman.
Nah, I swear she's with was it Ramtin Abdo, the rich guy, the real estate geezer. Pretty sure, bro. Unless you sacked him off, bro.
Yeah. For Chris Coleman. Coleman's done well for himself, if that's the case.
He's done very well for himself. She knows her stuff, though, man. I like that.
Yeah. She's quality. Rice used to be an Irish trainer.
Oh, the Grealish.
Yeah, I mean, Grealish was. I mean, you wouldn't know it now. The man sounds so brummy, but was he born in Ireland, Grealish?
No. Grealish was born in the Mayans, in it, but
was he born in Birmingham? But yeah,
he's born in Birmingham. Yeah.
What about Rice? Because didn't Rice play for the under? When he didn't play for the kids' Irish team.
Rice only started playing for Ireland like 2 weeks before his England debut, bro. But
yeah, and then he had to make that difficult. Yeah. He had to make that difficult choice.
Mate, you might want to go back on that choice now because we're losing to Hungary and teams like that. So
yeah, go back to Ireland. Masters football tournament starting on the 8th of July on 360 Sports TV. What the hell is free? John, I know you're in Ireland, ain't you, John? So I don't know if it's out there for you, but I've never heard of 360 Sports TV. Never in my life I heard of that. John, you're out in Ireland, I think, so it might be out there, but I think it's on Sky Sports here or BT Sports.
Love Masters football and beach football, man. I watch it all, man. Gangster.
Nah. Yeah, I love that beach football when they're out in Brazil doing five-a-sides.
You've got some 70-year-old ballers, man.
You got Zico just keeping the ball up with his bare feet.
Yeah, man.
It's great. Yes, Jude. She's a gold digger. Jesus, Tone. Yeah, right. In the UK. Jamie, I've seen you in Webby. Webby, I think, knows where I live because he says things that are very close to me.
Mate,
I think the other week he actually said, I saw you in a pub. He said, I saw you in this certain pub. I won't name the pub, right? And I was like, that is the only pub next to me. It's like, Webby, are you still... Webby's stalking me. I was like, Jesus Christ. Big up Ian as well. Sky Sports is not showing it. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to find out what 360 Sport is in. John, is that on in Ireland? 360 Sport. Is that something you guys have?
I've probably got 360 Sport still on my Amazon stick number. I have to search for it.
Yeah. It's just got to be saying on that, isn't it? So, guys, any questions you want asked, ask the questions in the chat. If you can't feel like you can come in on the call, but do try and come in on the call, guys. The link is in the chat. Stalker, Jamie. Yeah, but it's I wouldn't mind if the stalker was, female. Everything will be relegated this season. I tell you what, that's a good question because with the bottom three as it stands. Next season, you're looking at teams like Bournemouth will struggle. And I'm looking at Everton right now, all the Premier League teams. They've lost their best player and have bought nobody. And they only just survived last season. What do you reckon? Do you reckon Everton will have a struggle?
it's all going to depend on how they start. So if the first 10 games they end up getting battered a few, like, I think they'll. I'm hoping. So I think they will get relegated. To be fair, I'm thinking of all the teams in the Premier League who are better than them, and then the teams that have been promoted. It's a solid promotion. To be fair, the teams that have come up. So
yeah, I think Fulham will be all right. I think Fulham might actually have a go. Bournemouth, though. I just don't know about Bournemouth. It's going to be the same as last year. Let's be real. Yeah, I mean, it is. They got Frank Lampard as their manager. Things are not going well for him at this moment in time. We'll get Sabiri in the second way. He's just messing with getting his stuff ready. I can see him down there.
Only Lampard. I'm going to be able to. You're going to be able to stay up without buying any players.
No. But Savage, what do you think of all this?
There might be a delay between our thingy, you know. I think because every time I say something to you, it's coming through later to you.
Is it coming through a delay?
Yeah, because I'm saying it, but then I can see that you're picking up later.
Yeah, you frozen.
Oh, really? Shall I see if it's me?
Yeah.
And then come back.
Yeah, come in and out, man. Come in and out. So, everyone in the chat has my delay. Is it okay? Let's just see in the chat. Let's have a look on the channel right now. Guys, on the channel right now, what's the delay like? Does it look okay? No, it is me, yeah. Oh, what's happened to my Wi-Fi? It's gone all over the place. My Wi-Fi has gone all over the place. Right. Get back in. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is going all over the place. Don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi.
No, it should
be. But it's all right at the moment, I think. I think it's yeah. Everyone's good now.
Oh yeah. You picked it up straight
right.
away now. Well.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, I think my Wi-Fi is a bit up and down, but don't know why. Right.
We'll make it up.
Sabiri, if you're ready, give me the thumbs up. Sabiri, if you're ready, give us your thumbs up, my man. There we go.
Hey, what's going on? You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, my man.
What's going on, bro? What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Shot a pilot video yesterday. I was cooking up some duck.
Come on.
I realized I need like more angles, so I'll probably get like 3 more cameras, and then we can do some cooking stuff. We're gonna definitely do some cooking stuff.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah. So how you guys been?
Nice.
I'm well, man.
Doing good.
How's the family, Zabiri?
Hot as hell. Hot as hell. I know that.
Yeah. Now the family is good. I'm not. I got a little thing on my chest. I don't know what it is. I had it for like 10 days now, man. I can't shake it. But it's probably all the smoking and drinking, you know.
Yeah.
Very well, could be, my friend. Very well. Hope you're all right, though. Hope you're all right.
Yeah, I think I'm.
So, what did you want to chat about, my friend? Yeah, everyone says it's lagging. Right. I'm going. You two chat. I'm going to come in and out. All right, because mine's lagging.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Cool.
Yeah, Savage, my man. It's been a minute, man. I miss you guys.
I know. It's good to hear that you've done your pilot video, man. I'm excited for when you bring it out.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna release it. I think it's more like an experimental one. Because it was only just the one angle. I don't know how to do the multiple. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something out. So I might get like this little stopwatch, so that I can use that to reference the time. Because I'll need to give you like a shot of what's going on in the pot. I think I need a shot of like my cutting board. I need a shot of like the sink, because there's a lot of different things going on. I didn't even realize. Then I might even need a mic.
Have you checked out any other channels? What do cooking already to see what kind of things they use?
No, I don't really see their equipment, but I know it's like a lot of video splicing, so I'm pretty sure they're not using just the one camera.
Yeah. So. There's one channel that I think I subscribe to, and I don't think he does that many angles, you know, but I think just the way he's cut the video up, I think his name's Chef Ricardo or something, Jamaican cooking.
Okay.
And the way he's done it is pretty simple, but his channel's grown a lot. and I don't think it's like too many different angles. I think he's got the overhead angle, so that kind of covers everything when with your hands in, and then I think he might have one other camera, maybe. But yeah, check it out. Just check it out just for the angles. It'll give you a rough idea of how to do it. But yeah, man, it's gonna be good. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, man, because I love cooking too. But then I realized I've been behind the scene of so many different production with sports.
Yeah.
I'm going over the top. I'm not even like YouTube. I'm like, oh no, man, this is gonna be a set. We're gonna set it up here. I got the camera rolling. I'm like, oh no, this doesn't look good. You should see me in the kitchen, man. It took me like an hour before I start cooking.
Perfectionist, man. There's nothing wrong with it, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I was in there doing the most, man. The lady was like, yo, you gonna cook today or what? You know, I'm like, nah, I'm not starting nothing. You know, I gotta make sure the background is right, but now we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Jay's back, man. Come on, Jay.
Right, how's that? Is that a little bit better, guys? In the chat, let me know.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on here. It was lagging bad. I could hear it in the background as well. So, cooking up, are you, Zabiri?
Yeah, man. Cook up some curry duck, rice and peas, some mac and cheese,
nice.
And, some vegetables and things.
So when you're doing your recording, you're having like bird's eye views, camera angles and stuff like that. What you're doing? Watching
that's what I want to do.
Like that.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I don't know if I was going to use my phone or a couple phones. I have a lot of things at my disposal, but like I was telling Savage, I was just going above and beyond, man. I had all kinds of lights set up, running a production in there, man. I'm like 7 guys in one, technical director. I'm like, couldn't even cook. I couldn't even cook, man. I'm like, yeah, no. We got to do that again. you got to re-pour the peas. It was a lot.
That's good. That's good stuff. Do what you love, man. Do what you love. If that's your passion.
Oh, it's not a passion, man. I just like to eat. I like to be honest, we had a little, I don't know what to call it. So she was feeling some contractions and went into the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Nothing ever happened. So they put on some IV. And I was talking to a guy there, and he was like, hey, man, there's food around. I'm like, I don't eat off the road. So I'm kind of explaining to him, and I didn't even think about this, but when I eat on the road, the food can be 10 out of 10. But I'll eat it, and I'm like, if they had put this one seasoning on there, it would have been perfect. It's a 10 out of 10. And the dude was like, oh, you should be a food critic. I'm like, yeah, because then I'll be forced to eat on the road, and I don't like the road food. You know?
Oh, man. You'd hate me, Sabiri. I'm the plainest eater in the world, man.
No, you gotta have spice.
Man, the most spice I have is vinegar. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, start your channel, and then start pushing your own seasoning, man. That'll be the one to go off. Your own seasoning, Sabiri spice, and that secret recipe.
Sabiri spice.
You know what? The last time I went to Jamaica, I'm not a spice expert by no means, but the day before I left, I guess the church, because the church managed my house down there, but I guess the church sent a spice guy. So I woke up in the morning. I mean, the sun isn't out yet, and this guy's in there grinding up like chocolate. He's grinding up like seasoning, and he had made so much. And I never asked him for any of this. The guy didn't even ask me for money, but he made so much I couldn't bring any clothes or shoes back. I had I have like 100 pounds of seasoning, 100 pounds of coffee, sugar cane. So I ended up with like 4 duffel bags of seasoning and herbs, and the airport was like, yo, what's going on, man? Is this seasoning? So customs was like testing all these seasonings, but it was all homemade because I live in the mountains, and that's kind of what they do. But I didn't even know we did that in the mountain. I thought we just plant carrots and coffee, man. So definitely when I go back, I'm gonna have
Blue Mountain coffee. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Blue Mountain coffee.
Get some of that, man. It's available.
That's dope.
It's available,
That's
man.
dope.
Hey, how you guys feeling about the current squad and the way things have shaken up a little bit with all the youth coming in and some senior players still being around? You think it's a good mixture or the right balance, or we still need a few more tweaking?
I'm happy at this moment in time. I'm not. If we start the season with the squad we got, I'm not upset about it. Do we need a couple more? Maybe, but I'm not going to be ranting and raving. I'm comfortable. I can see where the club want to do and where they want to go. So as long as there's direction and we can follow them directions, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm quite excited for the current squad we've got. I think it's the right integration of youth into the squad. There's not too many, to be fair. So I like it. Nice little balance. I think because sooner or later, that's how you're going to get the youth into the squad. Otherwise, we're just going to end up being one of them teams that only buy players who are ready-made and never give the youth a chance. And that's the reason why we have a youth set up in the first place. So, yeah, man.
And right, let's bring Jamrock in on as well. How you doing, Jamrock?
Yo, bless up, Jimmy. What's good?
Yeah, we're good, man. We're good.
Jamrock, man.
Yo, what's good, Zaberi?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Can't complain.
There we go. Got two American legends on the channel right now. There you go. Jamrock and Zabiri.
I don't know about legends. I'm at work.
We love you, Jamrock. You know.
Yeah, I'm at work. I gotta. I'm in front of the proprietary trading desk, so I gotta make sure that there's nothing showing in the background.
Oh yeah. Oh man, how are you, Jamrock?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's the first time calling in, man. I'm proud of you,
Yeah,
Jamie.
sweet. Thank you very much, Jamrock. Appreciate it, mate.
As far as the squad goes, I still think there's still some work that needs to be done, primarily in the midfield and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, as much as we talk about, Fabinho and Thiago being like the two etched on midfielders, there's still an asterisk beside Thiago, because he's probably not going to play more than 2,400 minutes for the season.
Yeah.
So you have to factor that in, which is why I've been calling for two midfielders for a while now.
Yeah.
And I still think we need two midfielders, because I still expect the same thing to happen with Thiago. I mean, all the other injury-prone players last year had a relatively injury-free season. Naby, Matip, Henderson to a certain extent. The only one that didn't was Thiago. So whatever they're doing for the others ain't working on Thiago.
No. Yeah. No. I get that.
So two center midfielders is what I think we need. Do I think we're going to get it? No, we might not even get any.
No.
Yeah.
So, John, you don't think for Thiago, the more he play in the premise, the more he's going to get into a routine? Because, I mean, the guy's a professional. I mean, the first time he came in, he was kind of a bit shaken up. He's gotten a little better. You think it's going to be a case like Naby where it's just no improvement? Because I think I'll give Thiago the benefit of the doubt to say he can improve on staying fit and how he manage himself more than like a Naby or Ox. So you don't think he might figure it out?
No, here's the thing. I don't think Thiago's played more than 30 games in terms of Bundesliga. I don't think he's ever played more than 30 games in a season.
Oh, so you're saying
that's in the Bundesliga.
Right.
Yeah.
Versus the rough and tumble Premier League. So I just think we have to basically factor in that Thiago is probably not going to play as many minutes as we think, and we can either fill it up with Naby, who is another injury-prone player, bar last year, or we just get two center midfielders. I'm still not on this James Milner, contract.
I know.
But what it is. But yeah, I still think we need two center midfielders to really compete. But what I will say is that as far as the season goes, especially like the first half of the season, where there's a lot of congestion of games, I think Liverpool actually has an advantage. If some of these players that are rumored to be leaving City actually leave, I do think Liverpool has an advantage in terms of more continuity in terms of the players that they have, which could afford us to jump out in front at the beginning of the season.
While everyone is still gelling. Yeah.
Exactly. So
that's a good shout.
Yeah, so I do think, especially with, I'm not quite sure how long the break is when it goes breaking for World Cup and when we return. How long is that break?
8 weeks. 2 weeks off.
Wait,
and 6 weeks.
8 weeks?
Yeah, I think.
I know it was 6. But
what?
Yeah, the World Cup takes 6 weeks, I do believe. A World Cup usually takes around 6 weeks, but I think they're breaking up 2 weeks before the World Cup starts.
Oh no!
Let me have a look. I'll have a look.
So there's a possibility. Knock on wood. I mean, let's knock on wood several times. So there's a possibility that like some of our players, whoever is going to the World Cup, or even from other teams, could also get injured from that. Then I didn't know it was that long. Whoa!
Massive possibility, and we're back on Boxing Day.
So when is the break then? If we're back on Boxing Day, when is the break then? From when to when?
I'm just having a look. I'm having a look now. That's what I'm just trying
I
to
know
look
that
up.
the World Cup's I know it finishes on like the 18th or something like that.
So, the Premier League will stop on the 12th of November, and they come back on Boxing Day.
Wow.
That's what I said, John Rock, man. This season, every time someone asks me about winning, like I personally think Liverpool can win the league, but when everyone asks me, I'm like, this is the season what could be up in the air. It's really going to depend on how far ahead you are at Christmas. For Liverpool, pretty much, we need to win every game up until the World Cup starts, bro. Forget about everyone else. Just got to win every game.
Don't get me started on that. You know, I've been big on the look. Does Man City have an advantage? You know, having the ability to get top-notch players on a regular basis, sure. But when it comes to what's played on the field, there hasn't been that big of an advantage. I just think, for the most part, in those 2 seasons where we finished a point behind, I just think in some of those games there was a lack of focus. You know, whether it's fatigue or just staleness in the squad and not being able to give that extra 5 or 10%.
Yeah,
that's why I think the squad needs refreshing as well. That's why I've been a big advocate of, look, if it's time for Bobby to go, then so be it. You know, out of Bobby and Mane, I wanted Bobby to go and Mane to stay, but seeing that Mane has left now, I still think it's an opportunity for them to kind of refresh the squad and bring in some like younger, hungry players. Because I think that's what we need more than anything else. We need some hungry players that reach the mountaintop.
Yeah.
And will give their all to keep that ball in that's, trickling, going out of bounds, and are willing to give that extra 5 to 10% to slide and keep the ball in, and just having that hunger and passion versus we've done this before. We're okay with a draw. Because, Jamie, I've said this on many occasions. We have no business drawing with Brentford, newly promoted Brentford, after scoring 3 goals. None.
No, exactly.
That's unacceptable. We have no business drawing with Brighton when we're up 2-0 at home.
Yeah.
And to me, that's where I think we lost.
I agree.
The Premier League last year. Look, drawing to Tottenham, would you like to beat them? Beat some of those top 4 teams? Sure. But those kind of draws are acceptable.
I don't think the Chelsea one was acceptable either, to be honest.
Even
though we were winning 2-0.
Yeah, we were 2-0 in that game, weren't we?
You know what? I think it's acceptable given who was actually playing.
You're right.
With Milner playing, look, it didn't surprise me. Even though he was only probably, in my opinion, responsible for 1 of the goals. And I can't even say he was responsible because there was a second phase to that. But he tried to foul. I remember who he tried to foul once, and it didn't happen. And then he tried to foul him again. And and then Jordan Henderson, instead of tracking Pulisic, he was hoping that Conte was offside. Like, I just watched the replay again the other day, and I was like, this idiot.
Yeah, if I'm honest, guys, like if you think about last season finishing 1 point behind City, and then the other season when we did it, both of the seasons are completely different in terms of style of play and how we threw stuff away. I think the first one felt more acceptable. It was a couple of draws. I remember there was a Leicester draw and a West Ham draw what I wasn't happy with. But this one, on reflection, this was like the team capitulated in every game where the teams came back and drew against us. We actually fell apart for like 20 minutes in a game. Everyone. There was no one on it. I'm on about from Virgil to up front. Everyone just, especially the Brentford. That Brentford game is terrible. Like, fell apart. The Brighton one was weird because it felt like we were all over them. And then I think I can't remember who scored that goal for them. What was a cross? And then after that, they just went crazy for 15 minutes. But yeah, throwing games away is not a good thing. And obviously not converting shots on goal as well didn't help in them situations either. Because I think the Chelsea one, after Salah scored the second goal, it looked like he was going to win about 4-0, but yeah, we threw it away.
But remember, in that 18-19 season, we were actually leading. We had a 7-point lead at one point in time before we played. Yeah, so we were up by pretty much two and a half. Let's call it 2.5 games.
Yeah.
Right. And even when we lost that game to Man City, that wasn't the final decider. We had about 2 or 3 poor draws after that. I'm trying to remember which.
West Ham and Leicester.
Was it Leicester? I'm trying to remember which one it was. There was one where I was just like, oh my gosh. It was.
Leicester,
I'm looking it up right now.
1-1, I think. And I remember the West Ham one because they had a free kick. They took a quick free kick and Antonio just ran behind our defence and scored. And then we drew that game as well. And I think them 2 games within that run, if we had to win one of them, we would have won the league.
There it is. It was 1-1 to Leicester. Then we followed it up with a 1-1 to West Ham.
Yeah, snowing Wednesday.
Then we beat Bournemouth 3-0, and then we had a 0-0 against United. And that's the game that really pissed me off because that game, Klopp, I almost broke my TV. Klopp came on the post game and said the substitution and messed up the rhythm. Remember they had like 3 first half substitutes in that United game.
They kept falling apart, and the players kept going down injured.
Yeah, Lingard came on and had to be taken off. Yeah. So it was Leicester 1-1, West Ham 1-1. We beat more 3-0. Then we drew 0-0 United. We beat Watford. Then we drew to Everton. That's string of games right there is when we lost the league.
Yeah, that's why the West Ham and Leicester one stood out to me so much because I remember thinking once Antonio scored, I was like, yeah, this is over, man. And I could see Man City just gaining. It's a mess, man.
No, Jamrock. Beautiful questions, my man. But I'm gonna have to move people on because there's people waiting, my man. But
yes, sir.
Thanks for coming in, my friend.
Big up,
John.
Keep plugging away that channel, man. If I see anything that comes close to what you're trying to do, I'll hit you up.
All right, let me know.
All right, bless up, fellas.
Zabir, big up Jamrock, and Zabir on them like equipment and stuff like that. Because I'm into camera work and it, so if you need to know about angles and stuff like that, just let me know, man. Because I'm thinking you might, if you purchase a slider, it might help the channel. It'll just slide. It'll work out. So yeah, man.
Zabir, you got any last question you want before you leave?
Yeah, based off what Jamrock is saying, I gotta ask you guys this. You think the league might be win on? I don't wanna disrespect the players, but if I have to categorize them, I'll say starting 11 is the A team, and then I don't care how good you are if you're on the bench coming into the starting 11, your B team. You think this season might come down to the B team's ability for like each squad? So like City probably have most of their starting 11 play for the internationals, and then you have other teams that don't have quite a lot of players that go away for international duty. Do you think the league might be won off the B squad?
Zabiri, I'll tell you what, that's a great question, my man, and we will chop that up, my man. Thank you very much. Me and Seb will look into that because I'll have a look at our B team, our second team, and have a look at that. So
I think it's better than most.
We'll chop that up, my man. We'll have a proper look at that.
Yeah.
Zabiri, always a pleasure, my friend.
Big up, brother.
All right, man. You guys be safe, all right?
Keep doing your stuff, my friend. Keep doing your stuff. No, we'll definitely look into that. Well, John, I'll go just bring in Steve a minute because he's got a show at 9 p.m. So let's bring in Steve quickly so he can promote his stuff. Well, John, I'll just bring in Steve a minute because he's got a show. What the hell? Now let's bring in Steve. Steve, have you got your thing on? Promote your stuff.
All right, mate. Everything's repeating itself, yeah?
Yeah.
Some inception going on, man.
It's your thing. Yeah.
Who is it?
Steve, I muted it.
Oh.
Is it me?
Yeah.
I'll have.
Who is it?
Yeah, I can hear myself. Every time I mute it, it goes away.
You might have YouTube and StreamYards on at the same time, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear myself. Oh, he's gone. Right, let's bring in John. John, you all right, mate? How you doing, John? What kit you got on today? The Attache kit?
Yeah, Attache one.
Yeah, look at that. That's some Graham Souness shit right there. That's all that reminds me of.
You got to respect the old ones.
I love the old kits, mate. I love the old kits, the retro stuff. How you doing, John?
I'm not too bad, mate. How's things?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Living the life. You.
So when's the debut on Sky Sports News?
It might not be Sky Sports, but it might be a news. I can't say too much, otherwise I'm gonna get bang in trouble. But yeah,
Jamie's going big time here.
I don't know about that, but yeah. So yeah, what I can say is someone saw something So someone watched my channel that I didn't know watched my channel and got in contact with me, and they got in contact with somebody else, and they called me today, and I've had calls and video calls to that person. So that's all I can say. So I can say, John. Yeah, let's get Stubbsy in as well. See if he's.
So one day I'm going to turn up.
All right, mate.
There you go.
I realised what the problem was. I had you on YouTube and this on stream.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
How's it going? I'll just be brief because obviously, like you already know anyway. I've got obviously a stream in just under 10 minutes time. So yeah, I just wanted to briefly say what was your thoughts on some of the fixtures that have came out. Now we've got some strange fixtures that have came out really with regards to Crystal Palace and Manchester United, both Monday night 8 p.m. kickoffs. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, I didn't even know. Have they just put out the live? Have they just put out the live
earlier on this afternoon? And we've got Newcastle on the Wednesday the 31st, and then we've got Everton 12:30 on the Saturday as well. So Jurgen's already going to be playing on the
Saturday game.
Yeah, so Crystal Palace is on Monday, the Monday. I think it's the 13th of August. I could be wrong. It's a Monday.
Oh yeah, I've got it. Yeah. So 4 fixture changes. So Palace at home 8 p.m. 15th of August on the Monday night. Man United 8 p.m. on the following Monday night. Everton 12:30 Saturday September the 3rd, and then Chelsea 4:30 Sunday September the 18th. Interesting.
What's the reason for the changes?
Just TV. So they put out the fixtures, and then TV decide what games they want.
Absolutely crazy having the Liverpool Man United Liverpool game on a Monday night in 8 p.m. kickoff. They don't realise people are going to be drinking all day and going to be absolutely smashed off the.
Yeah, because they've learnt and started doing them games early now, ain't they?
Hold on, where's that game at Anfield?
No,
it's at Old Trafford.
It's at Old Trafford
on a Monday night.
School day.
On Monday night on a school day, evening time.
These are scumbags, man. They don't care about us, bro. They don't care about us fans one bit, bro.
No.
But no, I just wanted to get your sort of thoughts on it, really, and just thought it was just absolutely strange. We didn't play one Monday night game
last season,
and obviously played 2 in the first three games of the season. 2 8 p.m. kickoffs.
To be fair, didn't the Man U game when we beat them, the last one, that was in a midweek, wasn't it? It was on a Wednesday or a Thursday.
No,
the 5-0 one.
Yeah, Sunday 4:30 kickoff, Super Sunday.
That's Sunday.
Hold on, I swear one of them was in the night time.
It was that was the season before when obviously they protested, didn't it? And then it got postponed until
they change it.
Thursday. We beat them 4-1.
That's that season.
No, that was the season before.
Well, hold on. We beat them 5-0 and 4-1, didn't we?
What was the 4?
It was last season.
5-0.
It was last season.
No, it was the season before. We played them on the Thursday.
No way. Was it the season before? COVID season. Couldn't have been, bro. Because COVID season, there was no fans.
It definitely wasn't last season because we played them on a Sunday. I remember it was.
Why do I have this image? I have this image of the United fans leaving the stadium. You might be right, to be fair, but I remember them. I remember the aerial
we did
shot.
play them on a Tuesday actually, but that was at Anfield.
That's the season just gone, though, isn't it?
Season just gone. That was at Anfield.
That's the game. That's the game.
Yeah, that was
that's the game. Yeah. I knew.
Yeah, because that was a game in hand, wasn't it? Was that a game in hand we was meant to play? So it got moved to a midweek game.
We got to one of the finals, wasn't it? So I think it was for the League Cup final, wasn't it?
Yeah. So they had to move it because that would originally it was an early kickoff, but they had to move it as a game in hand. So that's fair enough. But they've just put it on a Monday night, 8 p.m.
Monday night, yeah.
That's madness. It's the biggest game.
Ways to look at it, isn't it?
The biggest game in English football.
That Man U's fell off, and that's what it is.
Exactly.
That does tell you. It does tell you a little bit, don't it? Because there's no way they would put Liverpool Man United on a Monday 8 p.m. That is Sunday 4:30 all day, ain't it?
Crystal Palace are the kings of Monday night football. I'll tell you that much. I bet they play more Monday night games than anyone.
Yeah, well, at least it's at Anfield anyway, not at Palace.
That's one thing.
So, anyway, guys, I just thought I'll quickly pop in, just say hello as always to you two guys, and obviously John, cheating bastard as always. Nice to see you as always.
Bastard.
I just love the way. I love the way John.
Cheating bastard merch, man. Because
I just love the way John says it.
I'm trademarking that. I'm trademarking that.
Yeah, you
trademark it, bro. Just bring out the merch, bro. Either way,
trademark it, merch it, man. John, just go to a t-shirt store and get it done.
Fucking cheap bastards.
Just love the way he says it. Guys, Steve, go if you've not subscribed, go and subscribe to Steve's show right now, guys. And then, you what 6, 7 away?
I think I'm 5 away now. I think someone else has subscribed, so I'm 5 away.
There you go. 5 away, guys. Just go and subscribe. Any mods in the chat, go and put Steve's YouTube channel up in the live chat. Would you please go and put it up in the live chat? I'd be very grateful. Any mods in there, please do that. Go and subscribe to him. What are you waiting for, guys? Get him to 300. You'd be stupid not to. I'm there Friday night, guys. So if you want to see me on there Friday night, you've got to go and subscribe to it. Well, you won't see me. Go and subscribe to it.
Just a little surprise for you as well, Jamie. I've got Luca coming on, so that'll be fun as well. So Luca, the Arsenal fan. So obviously you get to take the mick out of all things Arsenal as well, which will be absolutely hilarious.
He still blocked me on Twitter, you know.
You can maybe call him out and see why he blocked you on Twitter. Then.
I will. Don't worry. Yeah. No. So everyone wants fireworks Friday night. Make sure you get on the channel. There you go. Edward and Siberia put it out, guys. So make sure you come and subscribe to Stubbsy's show, and you'll see me Friday on there where I'm going to kick some ass. So make sure you come.
Cool. Cheers, Jamie, as always.
Go and do your quiz, my friend. Go and do your quiz.
Will do.
Much love. See you soon, man.
John.
See you later, bro.
See you guys.
Peace.
Yeah, you know what to do, guys. Just go and subscribe. If I subscribe to Steve, then I have to watch him, not you. So if I have to subscribe to Steve, then I have to watch him, not you. So many people. There you go. Sub. Yeah, just give him a sub. Just give him a sub. Get him to 300. He's been working his arse off. So
yeah, man, I love it.
Yeah, get him the 300. So John. What's on your mind?
You're talking about the World Cup earlier on. And how it could impact the season.
Yeah.
I think it works out beneficial for Liverpool.
Explain.
How many of our players are going to go to the World Cup? First teamers.
What do you think? Well, that's a good question, actually. So
I know it. Alison's
going. Virgil.
Trent's going.
Yeah, shouldn't be.
Is he?
Yeah, Trent's going. Trent's going. He's going to be. Yeah, he'll go. Yeah. He'll be in the squad.
He'll be in the squad.
He'll be in the squad.
Once. Yeah, exactly.
Who knows? Might not.
Trent
will get injured in training or something. So
what Liverpool players are going to go to the World Cup and
start
8 minutes?
Virgil,
Alisson.
Trying to think actually. Trying to think now.
Depending on
Jota
will start. Depending on the injuries for France, Canate might start, but the champs ain't big on it.
They got France have got so much depth. That's the thing, ain't it?
Nunes will start.
Darwin will start. It's a good point actually, because Salah's rested. Diaz is rested. Might work in our favour. Fabinho doesn't always get called up to Brazil, does he? So
no.
Is Hendo going?
Hendo will go. He'll definitely go. He'll play as well. I
think Hendo should retire from international football personally.
Yeah, but to be fair to him, this is the perfect way to go out and give him his last World Cup, and then he won't play.
I think this would be. I do think this will be it for Hendo. I don't think he'll carry on after this World Cup. There's just no point, is there?
I don't know if he goes, to be honest with you.
Mr. Northgate ain't bringing.
I don't think
Hendo's like one of Southgate's main guys, to be fair. And with Phillips keep getting injured, he's likely to start Phillips and Rice or Rice and Henderson. So, because that's the only options he has there. He ain't going to start Ward-Prowse and that.
Hey, so there's maybe 4.
Yeah, there's only about 4.
4 of our first teamers going to the World Cup's going to play.
Yeah.
Right. So,
hope that Virgil
I do worry about Virgil.
Man City's a lot more players going. They're going to start.
Yeah, the whole back
Man
line.
United have probably a lot more players that are going to start.
Man, you don't matter anyway.
Even though they're fucking shit.
Oh dear.
Arsenal got a lot more players, even though they're fucking garbage.
Arsenal.
Chelsea have players.
I don't think Arsenal's got many people in the World Cup, to be honest.
Arsenal will have a good few if you deep it down.
Jesus, that's about it.
Arsenal have a lot of them.
Saka's going to go.
Arsenal have a lot of them average players who play for average nations. They get
Xhaka going to the World Cup benefits Arsenal. They don't want him in the squad.
Totally benefits them. Benefits them.
The point is,
you are right though. Out of all the top teams, because I think Chelsea's whole team are flipping international footballers. So you are right that.
So Liverpool need to. I think the way Klopp's going to look at this is, it's too many seasons. You start to see strong push, build as many points up as you can, have another pre-season, and then go again. It's 2 seasons in one.
It is a bit like 2 seasons in one. You are right. The way the season is broken up with like 7-week, 8-week break. Klopp will do a pre-season with the boys that are staying here. He certainly will. So
you think Mo
Salah? It goes back to what I just said to you, though, isn't it? About we have to win at least. I'm not even joking. At least out of the first 9 games, at least.
I think we'll win them all.
No, that's what I'm hoping for. But the way we started last season was we weren't. Even though we was winning games, we weren't good last season at the beginning. We weren't playing good football, man.
But see, if you look at the videos, the training session I seen today. Yeah. When has Liverpool ever started pre-season that intense?
They did, didn't they? What I saw today was proper intense. John, you have a great point.
In our lives.
I think we're going to play. I think a lot of teams might be playing half a season to start with. Because of this break, they probably feel like, let's just go hard between now and the beginning of November. Might as well, because you just all go have a massive break.
Mo Salah's going to come in that first half of the season wanting to prove a point. He's going to say, I signed this deal and I'm worthless deal. Right. He's going to prove a point here. So he's going to bang goals in and then go away for another 3 weeks rest.
Yeah, I think Salah's going to start firing. To be fair to Salah, he scores in every first game and carries on. So I'm never worried about him, man. He's a baller, man. I actually think Man City might struggle the most with the break.
I think so.
Yeah, because it's their best players that are in the World Cup.
Liverpool's going to be a scary team this season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
More than agree, John, my friend. Anything else, man?
Sorry, not having Bellingham.
What? Yeah.
There's too many links. There's too much talk.
Hey man, it's clickbait, and it's how people get their papers sold, man. So
it's happening.
You think it's happening? Well, today didn't James Pierce put out a thing where he said that Liverpool aren't put off by his price and wages?
Yep.
I mean, when was the last time you ever heard that?
I've seen links going about saying that Liverpool are pushing hard for this summer, but Dortmund are trying to force to get a clause for next summer.
Yeah, it makes sense for Dortmund.
If everyone wants to leave and Liverpool are willing to pay the price, then Dortmund don't have a say in the matter.
No.
Yeah, Bellingham won't force it though. That's the only thing.
No, he's a down-to-earth kid, ain't he?
I promise he won't force it. He wants to play for Liverpool, but he won't force it.
No. I don't know. You can persuade the guy.
You spread him with.
Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't like him to force a move.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't like someone to force a move out of Liverpool.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling we might get Jude Bellingham in January. I said this earlier on in my video this morning. I just got a feeling we might actually get him in January. And get it done then. Or either we buy him in January, just get him straight in January after the World Cup, or we do a deal in January where we get him through the door and we get him the following summer. I
think Liverpool's looking at it is there's a World Cup coming up.
Yeah, let him go to the World Cup. I think that's what they're doing.
happens if you have a good World Cup, your price doubles.
I know. I kept saying that, but
I don't think Bellingham's going to play much. I don't know if Bellingham's going to play that much to be impressive anyway. Remember, he's in charge.
Without getting sacked.
Well,
yeah, for me, when you're talking about
England's best
aggressive midfielder, he has to play him.
Yeah, but he's going to play Rice and Phillips together, ain't he?
But he's not
what he's going to do.
He hasn't. Why is he England manager?
He's going to play Rice.
He doesn't even play.
He's going to play Rice and Phillips together. If Phillips is injury-free and playing well for City, and Rice is still doing his thing, Rice is a guaranteed starter for England now.
We saw how that worked out in the Euros, by the way. It was terrible.
Yeah. Declan Rice is probably the guaranteed England midfielder at this moment in time.
Yeah, he is.
And then it's everyone around him. I can see him playing Phillips with Rice. If Phillips having a good... Phillips has now gone to Man City. He's got more. He's going to play him even more now. I'm telling you. I just don't see Bellingham playing much. Yeah, come on a sub. He'd be an impact player.
Yeah.
What
I would say is everyone to focus on Dortmund's transfers instead of thinking about Bellingham to Liverpool. If you see Dortmund sign somebody in that position, then yeah. But I can't see them letting him go and not bringing somebody in. And they normally bring the person in first. So
yeah, even Tony said January. There you go. Yeah. British Patriot Jude would be filth.
Oh, mate. You don't even. He's so good, man.
He's a tremendous. He's only 19 and he's already this good. It's amazing, isn't it?
If people ain't even seen him play, just go and watch him in the Championship because he was 16 then and he was balling out against big men.
If we see this summer, we win the league easy.
I definitely think so.
I agree, my mate. I do agree because I heard Reece hasn't signed new. Oh yeah. So British
Reece
Patriot
James
says Reece or Trent for England. Who would you pick? And I've been on here and said both. I'd play Reece as one of the back three and Trent at right wing back. I'd get them both in the team. I'd try and get both in the team.
He's going to play Walker, bro. So.
Yeah. I'll try and get both in the team. Yeah, Reece can play centre back. Yeah, Reece can play centre back, and I'd put Reece at centre back, put Trent at right wing back, and you get two very good young players in the team at the same time. But this is Southgate, and Southgate's going to go Kyle Walker. So it's
going to be the last World Cup for a lot of these guys. Walker, Henderson,
Endo, they're all going to figure. I mean,
yeah,
I think at the next Euros we might see a Reece James at centre back and Trent at right wing back. I mean,
if Southgate does average in the World Cup, he'll keep his job, and then we'll have him again. So we need another manager, but just get Mourinho in, man. I said it. I don't care, bro. I'd rather that than
Mourinho will win.
Yeah. I'd rather have him than
you'd have won the Euros.
And Mourinho will have Trent in that team as well. He won't mess around.
Yeah.
100%.
He'll have Trent in that team because it's stupid that he's not as well. You need Trent in that team. Sabiri says FSG will get a random midfielder in the Bellingham smoke screen. I've heard that a lot lately. I think the Coppish boys were talking about it yesterday as well. That is it a whole smoke screen? We just go and buy someone else because we were after Tushimeni, weren't we, in the summer? And we were going big for him. But I still think they were trying to buy Tushimeni and Bellingham. I think they wanted both. I think they know the midfield needs improving. But this is the thing with the club. They go for a particular kind of player that has to meet. Apparently, I heard someone talk about it the other day who knows a lot more about this sort of stuff than I do. And they're saying Liverpool when they buy a player, look at like 4 different things of that player. And if they match all 4 of them things, that's the player they want for them. Like it has to be personality, intensity, technique, durability, all this sort of stuff. They has to match, and if it matches all 4, a player matches all 4 of that criteria, they go for that sort of player. That's why Liverpool, when people say, right, if we can't get him, just get a stopgap and get that player in and that player in. We all list off 20 midfielders we could buy right now that'd be better than what we got, and that's why we said it. If they don't match all the criteria they want in a player, they won't buy him. Tushimeni matched all that criteria. That's why they wanted him. Jude Bellingham matches all that criteria.
I'm going to say it again. Jude Bellingham is better than Tushimeni. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling you, bro.
Same age? Same age?
Yeah, bro. Jude was better than him when he was 16, bro. Get him in.
Yeah. But the
I'm
thing
not
is,
making this up. This is not me. The gaslighting. Go look at all Jude's game for yourself. This geezer's better than Tuchel anyway.
I've seen Jude play so many times now, and
He's
I can't believe
Barella as well. So everyone can stop talking to me about Barella too. He's better than both of them, bro.
I can't believe how good Jude is at 19 years of age.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's,
you know that when he
stupid.
left Blues,
It's stupid how good he is.
When Dortmund signed him, it was an undisclosed fee at the time because they just said that it would be the most expensive 17-year-old in the world, but they wouldn't give a price on how much he went for.
No,
there's a bullet, bro. It's ridiculous, man.
But Savage, would you sign Barella now if it meant getting Jude next summer?
If we sign Barella now, we're not getting Jude next summer. That's what I believe. Honestly believe.
Yeah, they're very, very similar players, ain't they? They're very similar. Unless
the price that they get Barella for is a decent price, but I can't see it, man. We'll be looking at like, I don't know, 170 for the both of them. Something stupid. I don't know. I don't really like the stopgap thing, to be honest. I'm not against anyone who wants it, but just to bring somebody in, like it's like the Kabak thing and all that business. I'm not really a fan of.
Jimmy himself said it plenty of times before. I've heard him say it. Yeah. When Klopp wants a player, Klopp will own that player.
Yeah, Klopp ain't done no stopgaps. The Kabak thing had to be done because there was no one. Everyone's falling apart.
It was just
Kabak was not Klopp saying.
No, I know.
It was just brought in, and
he tried in it, whatever. But yeah, you're right. You are right.
Klopp and no saying that matter. Do you really think Klopp wanted Ben Davies?
But Klopp don't even know who Ben Davies was. Did you see the picture? Did you see the video today?
Exactly.
Oh dear.
Who knows this guy?
Yeah, I think FSG. They will spend the money on the right player. I truly believe it. I think me and my friend used to have this conversation. He's a Man U fan, but he was quite like level-headed, and he always said to me the difference between both clubs is that Liverpool had assets in their squad, like their value kept going up each season, and whether they last longer than their assets do, they'll still either win your trophies or you'll still get a decent money back for them. And I think slowly our assets have depreciated, and some of them have gone now. So like Bobby's an asset what's depreciated in value, but he's give us loads already. Mane's value depreciated, but he gave us loads. We kept Salah. And I think that we're on the next cycle of it now. And getting somebody in midfield, a younger guy, even if it's not Jude, it's going to be somebody who can bring us something to the club and have a nice price if we ever need to sell him in the future. So I'm very excited, man. But I don't do the stopgap thing, and I trust the team what we've got anyway. I think we can still win the league if we don't buy a midfielder. But that's going to be based on loads of different factors, and I think the World Cup actually helps. If it's a different season where it's all clear, then it might be a little bit harder. But if Man City lose, that's a very important thing. If Man City lose Bernardo Silva, I'm just saying, because for me, I know that like De Bruyne's the guy and stuff like that, but Bernardo does all the work. He does all the work, and then De Bruyne mops up. So
he wants
you lose him, lose Sterling, and end up losing Mahrez. They're screwed, mate, because Haaland can't cover all of that.
The Haaland's made of glass ankles.
Yeah, he's quite a few injuries, man.
Haaland is not going to work in Premier League.
He'll score goals, but I don't know what difference he's going to make.
I guarantee he's going to be in the injury bench a lot more. He's on the field.
Yeah, I think Champions League is going to be where he's useful for Man City.
Aye.
Pacing of the game's different, so.
Because European football is more softer.
Yeah, because you've seen Haaland in the Champions League. He's great in the Champions League.
Aye.
So, but the Prem, when you got like Tarkowski and that trying to bully you and Ben Mee and them guys there, because they'll be back in the Prem.
You get Thiago going 2-footed in your ankles.
Yeah,
Thiago.
Yeah.
James Milner.
Exactly.
James Milner snap him in half.
Yeah, man. Nottingham's quite a solid team as well, man. They kick you around them. It's going to be a great season.
I can't wait for the season to start. I really can't.
Oh, it's going to be excellent. It's going to be the best season in a long time, I think.
Ian, he was linked to Man United last season as well.
Oh, I wish he went there, man.
Why didn't I go to Man U?
Well, they got Maguire. They got enough problems, don't they?
But he would have been.
Could you imagine Kabak and Maguire partnering each other?
I'm saying, he would have been a living legend at Liverpool.
Yeah, man. Kabak. Listen, bless Kabak, man. This geezer came and tried his hardest, but the talent wasn't there, bro.
We could have went over and sung Kabak's name.
Yeah. Kabak used to do this ball watching thing, innit? For the small time he was there, he'd watch the ball come over his head and it'd bounce and somebody would just take it off him. Like, nah, man. After that Leicester game when we lost 3-1, I knew it was over for Kabak, bro. Yeah, because we were winning the game, man, and then Kabak just fell apart, bro. I was like, nah, this guy's crazy, man.
He tried his best. He did
try.
He isn't good enough.
Yeah.
So
to be fair, he did contribute still. Him and you know what I mean. Him, Nat Phillips, and Reece Williams, they all contributed and got us top 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And surely that can't be true. Apparently, they're looking at Maguire at centre mid. No.
Do it, man.
Just
do it. Is that their replacement for De Jong? They can't get De Jong, so they're going to put Maguire in.
Oh, well, they're going to play him at DM.
De Jong was done weeks ago, but I'm still waiting on it.
Oh, yeah. You'll be waiting a while for the De Jong transfer. That man don't want to go anywhere. He wants to stay at Barcelona. He's actually willing to take a pay cut.
But he won't
take a pay cut. Barcelona. No, it's mad, ain't it? It's mad.
For Man U, man. He doesn't want it.
But they're over the moon. They've signed Ericsson. I'm sorry, but Ericsson is not good enough these days.
Yeah, you know what?
Decent squad player. Decent squad player.
I wanted to say this about Ericsson because I've always been a massive fan of him. And I really rate him in international football. I think he's dope then. But everyone all of a sudden is pretending like he's world class again. Just like, I'm going to say it, innit? I'm going to say it. I don't care. Because he nearly went upstairs. All of a sudden, there's added sympathy to it. Like, we should get Ericsson and Tottenham should take him back just because they got rid of him. He went to Inter Milan, bro. When he was at Inter, I didn't hear anyone in the Prem say they wanted Ericsson. And now we've got Bionic Heart. Everyone's saying, we should get this. No. He's a baller. He can take great free kicks. He's got a great pass on him. But he ain't going to run. Basically, he's Mata with a little bit more legs. They should have just kept Mata if that's the case. Mata's dope. Just slow.
Ericsson should have retired after that happened to him.
I mean, he's Iron. The man's Iron Man now. What do you want? He's literally Iron Man.
He wants to go out on his own will, innit? And I rate that. He should have stayed at Brentford, though. They love him there.
He actually disrespected Brentford leaving them. Brentford,
because they gave him a chance. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, see you later. I'm off. Getting big money. Yeah, I mean, good luck to Ericsson at the end of the day. The man almost died, so I'm in for him making a good living for the rest of his career. But I just think he's a squad player. I don't think he's a first teamer at a big club anymore. I think he's a squad player. But
you know what? Actually, Man U's not a big club anymore, so he's right. It fits in perfect, bro.
He fits perfect, especially if Maguire's going to be his midfield partner. I'm here for it. If I see the opening day of the season and 10 olds going out, he's having a madness, and he puts Maguire, Ericsson, and Fred in that midfield, I'm here for it.
You guys, this is a question, and if you don't know the answer, just leave it in it. But you know the Everton geezer who, he's quite like he's a Ericsson type player, and he used to play for Tottenham as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Finally got his hands dirty.
He's playing in playgrounds and that. Yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out if did he get in trouble for something he didn't do, or did he do it? Because yesterday I saw that it came up on my phone and it said the guy is about to basically get a great deal on like a 1 point something million a month, whatever, at Besiktas or Galatasaray.
Is he?
And they're signing him. I'm not joking. Google it now, bro. He's going to Galatasaray or Besiktas, or one of them, and he's on good money. Did he actually do something, or?
As far as I'm aware, he actually did what he was accused of.
I mean, if it's on your computer, it's on your computer, innit? That's all I'm saying. But I'm just very confused why Galatasaray is just like, yeah, come over here, man. It's not a problem. But I don't know.
Tell you what,
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna have a look into it.
Turkish league's fucking weird.
They don't care in Turkey. You've seen all the copyright shit. Right. John, we're going to get you off, man. We'll chop it all up. Talk to you soon, my man.
Nice one, guys. Respect.
Big up, John. Big up as always, my man.
Take care.
Yeah, that was a mad. I know it's a mad question, yeah, because I'll tell you something private how I know this on it, but
yeah,
I'll tell you private how I know this because I can't tell you sources and that.
Yeah.
But the story I heard to why like he's still around. If you hear it and it's true, you'd have some sympathy for the guy. That's all I'm saying. But if it's not true, then I don't understand. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, you know what I mean. Paid for something and he thought he was a certain age and he wasn't. That's what I yeah, that's supposed to be the story. Because even his wife's still with him.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Tell me later. If it's on the Tone. Yeah. Yeah. Hanno is in the house. Hello.
Hello, Jamie. Hello.
How are you?
Hey.
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are good. What's your question? Is it about Chelsea?
No. I got a question about Liverpool.
Go for it.
How do you guys think the departure of Mane will affect Salah?
Good question.
Good question. What do you think before we answer? What do you think? Do you think it? How do you think Salah will react before we answer it, Hanno?
I think it will be a shock for him because he's got new players all around him. He needs to build chemistry with the likes of Nunes and now Fabio Carvalho. I think the start of the season is going to be a bit of a tough one for him, but he will kickstart further on. But I think it will affect him in a good way because now all the spotlight is not going to be on him because sometimes you see Mane when he is playing, not last season, the seasons before. Sometimes he isn't in the game or is ghosting basically, and then all the pressure is on him. And now with all the attackers you guys have and the 5-sub rule, I think it will be actually a bit of a good thing, but it will also be a bit of a bad thing, bit of both. So yeah.
Hello. Great question. We're going to chop that up in a minute. What do you feel of Chelsea going into the new season? Before I let you go, what do you think of Chelsea going into the new season?
I just hope we get top 4. I think we will get top 4, but anything is possible. You look Arsenal. I'm not afraid of Arsenal, but they're strengthening. So anything is possible. But you look at the way Manchester United, they are going to they strengthen Frankie de Jong now. Someone I don't know how to pronounce his name, and then they're looking at other players. Tottenham, Langley from Barca.
That's right.
Basically a done deal. So Spurs, I reckon Spurs will get third. We'll get fourth at this point.
Fair enough. And thank you for coming in as always, and coming again on the next show next Tuesday. It was a great question, and we're going to chop that up right now. Okay, my man. Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
And
thank you.
Come in next time as well. Big up to you.
Yeah, I will.
Man.
See you later, Rob.
Yes.
A good question, man.
Big up. And that was a really good question, actually, the Salah. So before we get to that question, I remember Siberia saying about the B team, about our B team players. Now, just going through the B team, so it's a lot difficult. So we've got players like, what would you class as B team first, Savage? What would you class as B team players?
Well, I think what he's referring to is pretty much just the bench, isn't it?
Just the bench.
Yeah, I don't think he's talking about full 11. He could be, but I felt like he was talking about just the bench.
Let's look at the bench. So, Bobby, he'll be a bench player, won't he?
Yeah.
Solid, dependable. Know what you gotta get from him. I think he's got a thing to prove as well. I think he doesn't want to leave the club. I don't know if anyone saw the article, but he doesn't want to leave the club. He wants to stay. And
I think he loves it living in Liverpool as well. To be honest,
yeah. His kids, I think 2 of his kids were born while he's been here, so in Liverpool. So
yeah, so technically the Scousers, bro. So
yeah.
Which means they can play for England, by the way.
Anyway. Yeah, there you go. Other bench players. I'm trying to think what the bench might be. Ox will be on there. Curtis Jones, and Milner.
I'm gonna look at. I'll tell you who I just got a random game of Tottenham.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
get
who
the last game
was.
out on the
because it'll be around the same. Yeah, so I'll go for the Tottenham game because it was like 3 behind in it. So the Tottenham bench was Milner, Naby, Gomez, Jones, Jota, Shimikas, Origi, Matip, and Kelleher. And obviously Origi's not there anymore. I was just thinking that bench is pretty dope, isn't it?
It's a decent bench, ain't it? It's a decent bench. It's a decent bench. And now what would there be? If you're looking at
the
now,
mad thing is that everything I just said it'll be exactly the same.
You could maybe put Calvin Ramsey in there.
Yeah, I think Calvin Ramsey will be in Origi's spot because he doesn't play for us anymore.
Maybe Carvalho probably.
I think Carvalho might start.
Yeah.
I think Carvalho or Elliott's going to start.
Yeah, well, the news apparently is that Harvey Elliott might start the season, which I did call last week.
Yeah, you did.
I did call it last week. I won't be surprised he starts the season because I think Klopp really rates him.
Yeah, he started last season and he deserved it. He was playing great. Maybe Milner doesn't make the bench on that game, on the first couple of games and stuff like that. No. And
Ox will probably make the bench. I'd have thought maybe.
Ox. Yeah. I mean, the dead certs on the bench
Jota
and Shimikas and Kelleher and Bobby. Oh yeah, Bobby's not even on this bench.
Yeah, but he was injured, wasn't he?
We got some decisions to make, haven't we?
Yeah, we got a big squad.
Maybe Curtis doesn't make the bench. I don't know.
Maybe our squad ain't all that bad, Savage.
Oh, you know what? if I'm honest, Gomez and Matip won't be on the bench. Only one of them. No,
only one of them be. This is what I'm saying.
It's probably going to be Matip.
Maybe our squad's not actually that bad.
No, it's not. I mean, I never thought it was. But the only worrying thing is like, no wonder Gomez is talking about. Going to another club, because if you can't even make the bench, which is not his fault. Oh mate, this is
just put a little extra bit of spice, as Tony says in the comments there, and then we're flying. I agree.
I actually think, man, looking at this, man, should I tell you Man City's bench from the same day?
Yeah, go on.
Who did
Swear they had some kids on the bench.
Probably did. They go Man City versus Newcastle. The flipping scumbags won 5-0 that day. Nah, man, it winds me up, man. Newcastle fell apart that game.
They just gave in, didn't they?
They have Nathan Ake, Stefan, Silva. Bernardo Silva would have started in it, but I don't know who started instead of him. Oh yeah, Fernandinho was playing that game, so
yeah.
So I'll take him out and I'll say Fernandinho, Mahrez. They had Egan Riley on the bench. They had Matip Tabu on the bench, and they had Cole Palmer. Our bench is better than Man City's, bro. They've got like 3 youth players on the bench.
Yeah, I said this last season.
Yeah, Cole Palmer only plays in he plays in the Champions League sometimes.
Yeah,
the other 2 were just there because if they lose, because Sterling started that game. So Sterling might not be there. Jesus started that game, and he's not there anymore. Grealish started and he's playing. It's looking like their team should be, on reflection now, Edison, Cancelo or Walker. Actually, they'll probably play Cancelo and Walker, to be fair. 1 left back, 1 right back. Diaz, Laporte, or Diaz and Stones. De Bruyne, Rodri. I don't know if Gundogan's going to stay, but if it's him there. And then Jesus is not going to be there. It'll be Haaland, Jack Grealish, and then Sterling or Mahrez if Sterling goes. Yeah. Their team's not... Listen, I'm not disrespecting them. The team's obviously flipping world class and they won the Premier League. But if I'm comparing the 2 teams,
we got a bigger squad.
I don't know if their team's better than ours, bro. And if they are, they just edge it. It's the style of players they've got more than the talent.
It's like the quality. Yeah. Look, it's their midfield. If we weren't talking about City's midfield here, attack versus attack, defence versus defence, keepers versus keepers, there ain't much in it. Zero. There's not hardly anything in it. Liverpool might have a little bit of the edge because attack-wise, it is just Haaland and Alvarez where Liverpool have a lot more. But it's the midfield area. It's City's midfield.
So they've improved on what they didn't have, even though we know technically they had strikers. They tried to lie to us, say they didn't. They did, but they didn't have a straight on number 9, and our tackle was better. Yeah. But what Liverpool haven't had is an attacking mid in it. Like our midfielders don't score many goals.
We ain't got a number 10.
Yeah. So if you compared Fabinho versus Rodri just got more legs than him now. If Fabinho had the legs, Fabinho's better for me, but he doesn't. Yeah. So the legs. De Bruyne against whoever our third choice is, he's going to be better than them anyway. And then Bernardo Silva versus Thiago, and that's it. And the different style of players. Bernardo does loads of running.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not as far away as everyone thinks. It really ain't. It's not as far away as everyone thinks. People might be surprised. I think with City, we think they got a massive squad because they rotate the same players consistently. So Pep always rotates the same bunch of players all the time. So literally the same. So like basically the first 16 players in that team, all change all at the same time, all constantly. So we look at it and think, Jesus Christ, they got a massive squad, but they haven't got 16 players really.
Yeah, especially that front three of theirs. They're interchangeable in it. The Foden, Grealish, Mahrez, Sterling, Jesus. At the time, that was all like they changed them around for Champions League games and stuff. I think every single player I just read out in the first team, all of them are in the World Cup squad apart from Ederson.
Yeah,
every single one of them will start. They're starting for their World Cup team because Jesus starts for Brazil, Sterling starts for England, Grealish starts for England. Well, unless Southgate decides to be a knob again, but.
So I'm saying there is not much difference. And I can understand where people are saying this is why we want that extra little thing just to go like we could actually take them. I can understand it when you look at both. It's so close. It is so
it's hard because you know if Carvalho was like a Liverpool academy player and he came through and he had all this hype, I could understand a little bit more that people are like, oh, so much pressure and all this business. But I'm just like, I just watched him play for a whole season against grown men, and he was dope. And I don't know why he can't do it in the Prem. He can, and Harvey, we can do it already. I don't see a problem, mate. I think the trust's going to go into them. I know everyone keeps doing this, not too much pressure. The only thing I say is, don't be talking rubbish about them after if they don't play as good. But apart from that, if you're old enough to play for Liverpool. And you're good enough to play for Liverpool, then the pressure is the pressure, bro. Deal with it.
Yeah, Trent came in at 19, had a terrible game against Man United, and then since then he's never looked back.
Yeah, Trent came in at 19, done his thing. Back in the day, Michael Owen came in young, Gerrard came in young, Mbappe won the World Cup young. Let's not sugarcoat them too much. Everyone always does this thing. He's 18, he's a baby, and that. Mate, 18-year-olds are having. There are no 18-year-olds with 4-year-olds, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just. Let it done, man.
Let them play. Just look after them. Obviously, you don't want to burn kids out.
Yeah.
And then just let them.
Don't burn them out.
Let them play. Let them do their thing. Yeah, let them do their thing. I mean, with the Championship, I say this all the time because Harvey and Curtis, and especially with Carvalho, because Carvalho played in the Championship all last season, and he was fantastic in that league. He's obviously too good for the Championship. And everyone's saying, well, he's not Prem proven. He might struggle. I keep saying this all the time. If Carvalho came from the Austrian league or the Greek league, we'll be going, this kid's got to be special, putting straight in and all that.
Yeah.
The Championship's harder in them leagues. And more quality. And there's more quality in the Championship than the Greek league and the Austrian league and these sort of things. More competitive, more quality. So, they're not playing against, how many old ex-Premier League teams are actually in the Championship right now? All with money, by the way. No one's poor in that league. No one's poor in that league.
The major point that everyone always tries to use is the physicality of the Prem. Have you been in the Championship, bro?
More physical.
That's what it is.
That's why we said Harvey there, but that's why Harvey went there for a
yeah.
year at Blackburn. It manned him up. That's basically what they said to him.
Bro.
They said to him, look, you're a player, you got all the ability, you just need to go there and man up a bit. That was it. And he manned up.
Yeah, because you would think the higher the tier of football you get, the less time you have on the ball, because people it's the opposite way around. The Prems, you get more time on the ball.
Yeah.
Championship, a little bit less time. League One, way less time. And then you get down to the conference and they're just trying to kill you. Yeah, it's true, man. I think I'm looking forward to it, man. I do understand everyone with the midfielder and stuff like that, but I'm not pressed for it.
If this is the team we go with at the beginning of the season, I'm happy with it and I can't wait. I really can't.
Yeah.
I really can't. It's going to be different. It's not long now, guys. Watch along start again, guys. Watch along start again. I can't wait to do my watch along, guys. I really can't. So
that's going to be exciting, man.
If you want to save his life, can play left back might be a bit different. Mendy almost went to pick that up there, and then he's passed it completely wrong. Mendy's fucked up. 3-1 Real Madrid. 3-1 Real Madrid. Benzema hat trick. 50 seconds into the second half. Mendy fucked up. What was he doing? He can't kick a ball. So if you want that sort of stuff, guys, that's the watch-alongs. I can't wait for it. I love watch-alongs. I love commentating on football. I just love commentating on football. And I commentate like that even with the teams I don't even support. I get involved. I get passionate about this. I'm passionate about the game. I love football. So
yeah, man.
I always think about it as well. If you're doing a watch-along, you've got to be invested in it. You can't just sit there and just...
Yeah, that's what I'm like on wrestling.
I mean?
That's what I'm always telling people. If I miss your comment when I'm doing a wrestling watch along, just bear with me on it because
got to be involved.
I'm so into it, man.
Yeah, you got to be involved in something you love. You can't just do it and just go, oh yeah, West Ham are 3-1 up. Yeah, you can't do it like that. You got to put a bit of love into it. You know what I mean? Abida says, Jamie, what do you think of Jacob Ramsey? I love Jacob Ramsey, and I personally think he's better than the player that's at Crystal Palace for a year. Chelsea boy.
Gallagher.
Yeah, I think Ramsey's better player. I think
he's from the end. He's from the end as well. Don't.
He's your area, ain't he? Yeah. What does everyone think of him up there anyway?
They love him.
Yeah.
He's a fearless footballer, man.
He looks great every time I see him on the pitch. I think that's
fantastic. He's been good in the international games as well for England. So Gerrard will mould him.
He's got a bright future. He's got a bright future. He's got a bright future, and I can see Liverpool going in for him. If Stevie becomes Liverpool manager, then he's getting Jacob Ramsey. I'm telling you, Jacob Ramsey. He's going to be too big for Villa eventually, in my opinion. He's got something special about him, ain't he? He's definitely got something.
And there's a bit of youth, like really good youth talent dotted around the Premier. You know, like you got Ramsey there. We've got Carvalho and Elliott and Jones, and then there's like Elise and Eze. They got Saka and Martinelli. There's a lot of youth just dotted around the Prem. Foden. I like it, man. I like it.
Yeah, same. There's good young talent in the Premier League as well.
There is
good young talent.
I think it's because more people are going abroad now, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, they're not scared. They're not scared to leave now. And the way the world is now, why not? Go over to Germany, play some football, get good. The thing is, they're getting well paid as well, so you're not going to really miss home so much, are you? When you can make your home, and everything about your home just like it is back at home, you don't really miss it as much, do you? And let's face it, Germany's a beautiful country, anyway.
Oh, bro, when I played academy football, we used to play tournaments all around Europe, and that made best experience. It's the best experience ever, man. So
yeah. I'll tell you the experience I had once. This ain't got nothing to do with football, right? This is about swimming. When I was a swimmer, when I was a swimmer, right? When I was a swimmer, I went and did. It's called the Double Dutch Open. So it was obviously in Holland, right? And we flew with the club. So with the club, there was only a small bunch of us because you had to be good to do it, basically. Not bigging myself up, but we got on the plane. We had to get the plane to Amsterdam, and I've never been to Amsterdam before, right? So we got the plane to Amsterdam. It was about a 45-minute flight. I was like, no time to sit down. You got off. I got off at Amsterdam. I'm thinking, and the coaches, all swimming coach and all that's telling us, right, we're going to get the coach now. He's going to take us to where we're going to stay. Right? We drove for 3.5 hours. We was on the German border. This was it was because they said, "Oh yeah, we're going into Amsterdam, and it was around that area where we're going to stay and the where the competition's going to take place." Cool. 3.5 hour drive. My wife, if she's watching this, she'll remember because she was there as well. She weren't swimming; she was there just to support me because I was a better swimmer. And then we got 3.5 hours, and I'll tell you, I never saw daylight in the 3 days I was in Holland. Never saw daylight because we had to get up at 6 a.m. when it's still pitch black because it's the middle of winter as well.
Yeah,
we had to get up at 6 a.m. to start everything off, have breakfast with everybody, and we had our own little huts, like these little tiny little bungalow huts. Yeah, it's only when we left 3 days later, got the coach to go back to the airport, and it was actually the daytime, and we noticed that it was a nudist reserve.
Oh my God, man!
We stayed in a nudist reserve. No word of a lie, and some of us weren't all adults.
Mate, I can't think of anything worse than
it's a bloody nudist reserve. A Dutch nudist reserve.
It's a weird thing, that isn't it?
Oh, it's mad. It was the Dutch nudist reserve. It was just weird. I was like, what is going on? Like naked Dutch people. What is going on? And no one knew. No one knew it was.
Yeah.
Up there. It was like, what the hell?
Because when I was a teenager, I always thought that like the nude beach would be dope, and in my head I was like, yeah, there's gonna be all these girls in that. Bro, when I went to Portugal and walked onto a nude beach on accident, I was like, nah, it's cock and bollock everywhere. I'm gonna
it's no women. There's no. When you're a boy, it's true. When you're a boy, you're like, I'd love to go to a nudist beach because when you're a boy,
it's horrible, bro. It's weird. Everyone's shaped like the Grinch, man.
I'm telling everyone now, right? Has there ever been anyone to a nudist beach or a nudist complex like I went to? There is no women.
None, bro. Just golden dons and that. Golden dons, bro, shaped like the Grinch, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
It's complete sausage party. It's
yeah, man. All these old dons and that with the freedom and that, they love it.
They just don't care. They're just like, all right, hello. Like, it's just like, yeah, put your arms down, mate. Jesus Christ, have some dignity. You know, they don't care. They don't care what it looks like either.
That's because they all look a shambles. That's why.
Yeah, they just don't care. They don't even shake hands. They shake everything else. You know what I mean? It's just, it's mad. But yeah, we literally left there in the daytime. I said it to Lauren at the time. I said it to my wife at the time. I said, we've never seen this place in the night because what we got told, we got given a dream. Yeah, this is the dream we got given, right? Because someone said they went before us. Yeah, they went to this double Dutch Open every single winter, and it's fantastic. You know, you go there, you get into your wherever you're staying, and you have parties, you have a good time. It's great. Once the coaches go to bed, you know, it livens up and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, it sounds like a good laugh. Yeah, right. I'm looking forward to going. Stuff the competition. I only had a few events anyway. So I was mostly there for the vibes. And I went there, and it's like I got told by one person, yeah, outside of every run's room, you usually have like a jacuzzi. And in the winter, it's lovely to get in the hot. You got all the lights around you, right? There's fucking none of it. I was looking for it everywhere. There was none. I never saw the daylight till we left. I just saw dead trees. And all our houses look like toadstools.
Yeah.
All our houses look like toadstools.
Smurf Village and that, man.
Yeah, it was like Smurf Village. I was just, what is this shit? And it was on the border of Germany. Zabiri's come back in because he wants to have a chat.
Oh, Zabiri accidentally found a nude beach on accident.
Gives you a nude beach story, Zabiri. I don't know if Zabiri knows he's in.
This might be funnier that he doesn't know he's in, you know.
Yeah, Zabiri.
Don't do anything silly, bro.
Oh man, I don't know what's happening there.
We can hear you, Zabiri.
We can hear you fine.
Right, so give me the thumbs up when you've done. Give me the thumbs up when you're done. Breaststroke. I'll see what you've done there. By the way, that was my best. That was my best one. Bring Rods in as well. Let's get some people in there. Get Rods in there.
You tell James is a swimmer, but that's why James got big shoulders, bro. I could tell straight away, man.
Yo, man was on a sausage fest.
Top Fest 2003, bro. It's not the one, bro.
It was not good. It was not good. It was not good.
Yo, they're liberal out there, you know, fam. I spent 18 months in Germany working.
Oh, did you?
And then where I was working last was near the Holland place called Doelman. Yeah. Trust me, they're liberal out there, man. They're liberal.
They love it, man.
Nice country, though.
Yeah. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They got guts like that. Got tiny little peckers.
Yeah,
and they're just walking about. They're just walking about. They're just loving life.
My girl's trimmed up still. No hairy armpits and that, bro.
Oh man! For food, everyone who don't know me, I'm the fussiest eater in the world, yeah. But I love spaghetti bolognese. I love Italian food, yeah, right. So they ordered that, right? Because all the swimmers had to eat together in like this big sports centre type thing, right? Yeah. And they dished all the food in for all the competitors. And they went, spaghetti bolognese on the first day. And I'll have a bit of spaghetti, but it's my favourite meal. I'll have a bit of spaghetti bolognese. Looking forward to that. My wife went up there first to look at it. She went, "You won't like it." So she came back to me and went, "You won't like it." I went, "What do you mean I won't like it? It's spag bowl. I love spag bowl." She went, "You won't like it." So I went up to the buffet to see what this is about. And it's like, they got the ragu sauce at mint, but it's with lentils. I thought, what is this? This ain't bolognese. You weird people. This is not bolognese. And they're calling it spaghetti bolognese. I went, first of all, they're lentils, man. They're like massive lentils as well, not like massive things. But I ate it. I was hungry. I had to. I was swimming. But my God, no. No, one of the competitors there as well didn't eat a thing, so they had to go and find like a Holland version of Lidl, and get a load of food in. Oh man, it was the weirdest experience I've ever had as a competitor.
Was it Anchida?
Where I stayed.
Anchida. Was it Anchida?
I can't even remember it. It began with, I think the place became. I think it began with D. Something. It was German sounding as well, because we was right on the border of Germany. How far we drove from Amsterdam? We drove about 3 hours from Amsterdam, and we came to the German border. Because I got to Amsterdam in the middle of the day. I was thinking, this is beautiful. Everyone, look at everyone, lovely Dutch people, and that. Got in a coach, wound up in Smurf Village at midnight, and and then never saw anybody. All you see is these little toadstool houses. Everyone's lights are on. You never saw anyone out. There was a little swim park in the corner. That makes it even worse. It was a nudist camp with a swim park. What is that? Who's going in that?
Madness, bro. Europe's a mad. Bro, the rest of Europe's mad. It's complete. The rest of Europe is completely different to England, bro. Completely different.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We could hear you the first time, to be fair.
Yeah, we could hear you the first time. It was all right. I think you couldn't hear us, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure noise or something. Messing with this equipment. My daughter wanted to listen to you guys, so I had a
okay.
I was messing around and stuff. Man. Yeah, she's good. She's a little handful. What's going on, Rods?
Well, go on, King. You're good.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm looking forward to going to that beach. There's this beach in New York. I won't say where it is. No. Listen, you guys are laughing. Trust me. It's the best beach in New York, and not a lot of people know about it because there's no public transportation to this location. So you can't catch the train there. You can. So if you don't have a car, you will never find this beach. And how I find it, I'm inquisitive, so I like to go on maps. I like to zoom in, zoom out. And I'm like, wait, is this, what's this here? This is New York? Where is this? Is there a road there? And I picked up one of my cousins that flew in, and we went out there. And we're like, I don't even have towels. What are we doing here? And he goes, hey, let's just walk down to that end and see what's down there. Then we walk to that end, and then we'll just go home because we don't have a towel. Yeah. And by the time we got to like half a mile down, man, it went from, bikinis to no tops to completely nude. And I'll be honest, man, it's just two black guys on this beach, me and my cousin, and we had sweatpants on. We didn't even have beach shorts, and the sweatpants was just protruding out. It was very obvious. I'm talking about like breasts you see on the internet. Like that's the type of breast and body. I'm not talking no rundown body. I'm talking about, are you whose wife are you? Like it was like that, and we're just like, man, is this a beach? And one girl was like, you're overdressed.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, we're not really ready for this. We didn't sign up for this. I just wanted to see what that place was on the map. And it turned, I don't know if it's a new beach because I went there with my family. There's a family.
Is it New Jersey?
No, it's in New York.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. It's all the way down there on Long Island. So it's like a little island off of Long Island. And you get there by like a bridge. One part of the island you can only get to by boat. So you know it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
So, but I'm telling, man, I went there. I don't think it's a new beach, but I go there every summer. And I'll tell like the missus and the kids, like, yeah, I'll be right back. And I'll just run down to that end and come back. Because it's beautiful down there. It's great.
We have a place like that. It's called Margate. Right? Right. And instead of the beautiful people, no, it's the total opposite. It's the total opposite. And they love it. They love life down there. When there's a weight restrictions to go on donkeys, you know there's a problem. Do you know what I mean? That's the problem in Margate. It's absolutely
that's
mad.
because once they get to a certain age, they just don't give a damn anymore, man.
Got like 25. You got 25-year-old women on donkeys. You know, everything's bouncing around, hitting them in the head.
Fuckeries.
It's a place to go, man. It's a place to go. Oh, this has just gone all completely different now, ain't it? This is just.
But Jen, you never seen that movie, Euro Trip?
I love Euro Trip. Yeah. I like that.
That boy movie, man.
So Euro Trip kind of bust the bubble that the experience you had, because I thought the same way until I watched that movie, and I was like, you know what? This movie is probably right. Now that I think about it, because we got that same thought over here in America, like, oh, they got all the nude beach, all the women over there.
Yeah.
I watch Euro Trip and I'm like, nah, it's probably just like Euro Trip. Yeah.
They don't care, man. They don't care. They're going fishing with their tackle out. They don't give a shit. They're loving life. They're loving life. The Europeans, man. We are European ourselves, but we're off the book. Mainland Europe is just different, man.
Brexit.
I remember when I went to mainland Europe for the first time, and they had we call over here top shelf magazines, right? They had them on the bottom shelf. Just a total different way of life.
Don't give a damn. That's why. Man.
Yeah, they're just like, we have to reach up there and get your older brother a bite. You know what I mean? Around there, you just like bottom shelf. Next,
like when I was in Germany, and from that, and we lived down the bottom, and as you're coming into the road, because there's a place called Dulman, right? As you're coming into the road where we live, they put us up and everything that at the top of the road and everything, there's like a massive sex shop and everything that. The thing is like a fucking supermarket. It's like a supermarket. Do you know what I mean? They just don't care. They're just like proper liberal. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you got different departments. Not that I know, mind you. But
you know about the department. What departments they have, Rod? Departments they have.
You want? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I heard it's quite good. That's what I heard.
This video's not getting monetized. This video's definitely not getting monetized.
Oh, mate.
Oh man, no, they are like that there. I mean, I've been to some place. My favourite place I've been is Belgium. I love Belgium.
That's probably the one place I haven't been yet. I've been everywhere in Europe. I haven't been in Belgium.
Bruges. Bruges is beautiful. That is
supposed to be nice, you know.
Bruges is beautiful.
I like Qatar and Dubai. I can't really.
Oh yeah. You go. I went to
different times in my life. I went to both at different times in my life. I went to Qatar, man. I had like I was 19. I had like $5,000, and 19 with $5,000. You're like, man, I'm doing big things. I went in there. I couldn't buy a pen. I ended up buying like a used camera from this dude, and it was a dope camera, but it was like a used camera for like $800. It was the only thing I could afford in Qatar.
Sake.
And then, I went to Dubai, man, and I was just brutal in Dubai. But they got like penguins in the mall, man. That was a different experience. Like penguins in the desert.
In the mall.
My first time seeing penguins was in the desert. I never would have thought that.
Oh man,
yeah, I ain't been to like Dubai.
I ain't been to any of them places.
I'm not, for some reason, it doesn't interest me that much. But
Dubai is actually quite cheap to go to strangely.
Yeah, but that's because the part where it shows where everyone else goes, and that's not the whole of Dubai, is it? The rest of Dubai is poor.
I went there for work. I couldn't afford a Dubai ticket, man. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't go because, like I said, it's just hot there, man. So, but I went there for work, and I just shopped around, drove around, cabbed around just to see what was out there. But yeah, penguins in the mall was different, man. I was like, okay,
penguins in the mall, Jesus Christ.
What's the best place that everybody's been? One best place that you go again.
Mine's easy. I went to Cayo Laventano in the Dominican Republic on my honeymoon. Greatest place I've ever been to in my life. So the thing is, we flew into the Dominican Republic. It was like a 10-hour flight because we went on honeymoon. So we got married. Me and my wife got married in Turkey on the Blue Lagoon beach at sunset. And I mean just at sunset as well. Just at sunset. Because the bloke who was meant to marry us went to the wrong bloody island. So, I'm standing there in the middle of the Blue Lagoon in September at 6 o'clock in the evening, and I think it's about 85 Fahrenheit, and I'm in a three piece, sweating my bollocks off, and I'm waiting around, and Lauren's nowhere to be seen. I'm thinking, well, she can't escape it because I've got a passport, so I don't know where she's gone. And then someone come and whispered in my ear, yeah, the bloke who's meant to marry has gone to the wrong island, and we're just getting a speedboat now to pick him up. So we just got married at sunset, so it was beautiful, on the edge of the Med, absolutely beautiful. So we went to Turkey too. We went there for the first week because you have to go. We went there 2 weeks, made a holiday of it because we had to go there. You have to go there a week before you get married because you have to do lots of signings and stuff like that. You have to do a lot of bits and pieces. So great time. We came home for 24 hours, went to the laundrette and washed all our clothes that we packed, put that back in the suitcase, went on our honeymoon. 10-hour flight. 10-hour flight all the way to the Dominican Republic. Got there. As soon as we get there, hottest place I've ever been to straight away. I was like dead with heat. The dry heat is just mad. Got off the plane, and then he went, right, it's now you're going to have to get your coach. It's a 4-hour drive to your destination. What do you mean 4-hour drive? Jeez, they went, yeah, the airport that is closer to your destination don't open until next year. So a 4-hour trip, lovely air-conditioned coach, though, beautifully air-conditioned, I have to say. Got there. On the way there, though, life is so much different, ain't it? When you go to other places, what you experience at home is completely different. So we're driving down this beautiful road in the middle of the Caribbean, in the Dominican Republic, and you got like these houses on this side, and you got the Atlantic Ocean basically on that side going into the Caribbean Ocean, just all the way down, and then you got these little shacks. All the way down, these little shacks serving all different things, and the coach just stops halfway, and we get off and go, right, this is where we go eat and all that. And where? And then you go into this little shack, and they got go to this little shack, this little wooden shack thing they built, and it's just got like, right, what do you want? I'm looking, they just sell Coke and Pringles. What do I want? They just sell Coke and Pringles. Yeah. And it was only ready sorted. So, yeah, just plain Pringles and Coke. Got back on the coach, another 2 hours, got to where we were going. And then we're like, finally here, like, no. Cayo Laventano is its own island. You know the Malibu adverts and the Bounty adverts back in the day? Yeah, that's the island. That's the island it was filmed on. It's called Bounty Beach. It's called Bounty Beach. So the main Bounty advert and the Malibu adverts were filmed on that beach, and they call it Bounty Beach. And then you have to be stopped off, and then you have to get a boat, and it takes about 20 minutes to get to the island. And then the only thing on this island is Bounty Beach, your own private island, and the massive hotel. And that is it. And my God, it was beautiful. It's the greatest place I've ever been. Even when it rained, like it rains for like 10 minutes because it's so hot, you don't care, you know. You sat in the pool while it's raining for 10 minutes. You didn't care. Great. I've never been to a better place in my life. The people, the atmosphere, the food, the drink. That's when I got badly into rum. I got into rum badly. And their wine as well. Their wine. They do this weird wine. It's called Cocovella or something like that. Right? It's like red wine mixed with like actual like tree bark and stuff like that all into this wine. Yeah, I was the only one. I love that stuff. I almost got a problem drinking that, and I got into a problem drinking that as well. I always said I came to blows seriously against somebody for absolutely no reason as well, because I thought he was talking. Well, let me tell you what it was. So we went to the private beach.
I love your stories.
We went to the private beach that night, right? Because you go in the private beach and they got the disco. They had a bar on the private beach and they had a disco on it, and all your inclusive still counts. So you get all the drinks and all that. And I'm drinking this red wine stuff with tree bark in it and stuff like that. I don't even know what it is to this day. I think it was made up. All right, and I'm loving this stuff, yeah. And this bloke apparently just got married there, right? And he's treating his new wife like crap, and he's trying to get rid of her so he can chat up to younger girls, right? That was around us, right? And I'm like, I'm not having that. So I'm having to go at him all this time, right? I'm having to go at him all this time. I went, mate, don't do that. Go and treat your wife with some dignity. And he's going, it's an arranged marriage. I don't want to be with her and all this stuff. Oh, I don't give a shit, mate. Don't treat her like that, right? And we're walking back to the hotel late that night, and my wife gets in. She's helping one of the other ladies out, and they get into lift together. He runs as fast as he can to get in that lift without me, and tries to shut the door.
No, man, that's a violation.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
No, violation.
But where's the best place you've been in, Rods?
Has to be Jamaica.
Oh, I never.
Has to be Jamaica. I went to Jamaica first I went to Jamaica about 6-7 years ago, and the experience of it, just going to places and stuff like that, what you see on TV and what you hear from people and stuff, and going to like events and stuff like that, and seeing like these artists that you grow up listening to. You know what I mean? You grow up listening to singing.
You're not born there. You're not born in Jamaica?
No. My parents were from St. Vincent.
Oh, I thought you was Jamaican this whole time, man.
No. My parents were from St. Vincent, which is right next door to St. Lucia.
Yeah, it's next door to St. Lucia, isn't it?
Right next door to St. Lucia. That's where my family's from, still. But what it is, like, growing up, I've grown up around Jamaicans and stuff. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it kind of like rubs off on you and that. But when anybody asks me, I'll just say like, nah, St. Vincent. I never say that I'm from somewhere that I'm not, because it doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean?
I thought you were Jamaican, man. You had the thick accent too, man. I'm like, right, this is
I know, but it's just growing up. It's just growing up and like, put it this way, my brother got me into reggae music. He's the one that got me into reggae music. I'm talking about 1980, that I really got into reggae music and listened to Papa Tyon, Bora Banton, Yellow Man. Do you know what I mean? The list goes on. That's why I started really listening to it. Yeah. And then I grew up in that era, like Saxon Sound System, Coxon. Then you had Wassifa from Birmingham. All the people there, and then later on, you had people like Love Injection and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Love goes out to Corporal Billy, who passed away last year. Love goes out to him still, rest in peace. But like, I grew up around that stuff. I always grew up around that culture. So naturally, people think when I talk sometimes, the way I act sometimes, naturally people think, "Oh, you're from Jamaica." I say, "No. I was born in England. My parents were St. Vincent. I just love the culture." Do you know what I mean? But that's got to be one of the best places I went to. Do you know what I mean? Went there twice, and both times I enjoyed myself. Do you know what I mean? It's just like the sun, the food, the drink, the events. Do you know what I mean? I went to Weddy. I was up to Weddy about.
Oh, Weddy Wednesday. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, man. That's nice. Tell you, so Weddy wicked enough. Oh, got a picture. I got a picture taken with Spice. You know what I mean? What Spice?
Nice. Yeah, man. You know. Okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Spice looks. You know when you see her like on Instagram and places like that. Trust me, she looks just as good in real life. Just as good in real life. You know what I mean? But my experience is nothing.
I'm not sure who you chatted about there because I don't know. But when you're talking about reggae, there's only the only reggae I know. I only know a certain kind of reggae, and that's these boys right here. That is the only.
Hey, UB40 is good, you know.
That's the only reggae I know. Birmingham boys doing reggae. Big up the UB.
Do you know what UB40? Do you know what UB40 stands for?
I just went and googled that, you know.
Do you know what UB40 stands for? It was the old doll. When you was on doll,
only about the doll thing and all that, ain't it?
Yeah, when you was on doll, you got a UB40 to claim. And then what they used to do back in the day, if you had a UB40 card, if you had one, you can go to the events and I think it was like half price or something like that, half price or free. I saw that. That was way back in the days. UB40 is tough, man. Yeah, man. They love UB40.
Yeah, UB40. Quality. What about burning? Rods? What about a burning spear? I have no idea what they're chatting about.
Burning spear. That's with that guy. Oh gosh, I forget the guy's name now.
That's a little bit before my time, but yeah, I know.
G-Man, Spice
is thick.
No, he did that too. Zubair, he did that tune. Stalker Sensimania, Burning on the Dance Hall. You remember that tune?
Yeah, but I was like a kid. I was born in like late 80s, man, like late.
No, 80s.
So that's a little bit before my time. Like my dad used to take me to all the stage shows, right? And I'd just be like on his shoulder as a little kid between like 3 to like 7. And so that's a little bit before my time. I'm more like the Weddy Wednesday and the Elephant Man era, the Bounty Killer, the Bean Man era. Put it like this: I retired from dancehall, like going to parties and stuff, between 16 and 18.
Yeah,
that's over like 15 years ago. So I don't like do it. It's just not my thing. I even had like a music group when I was in high school. Like we made music and all kinds of stuff like that. Jamaica is fun. I'm starting to think maybe my home country is the best place I've been. But I have to give a shout out to Mexico. I went to this place called I think it's like an island off Mexico. It's called Gazumel. I went there on a cruise and we landed. And Jamie, I don't know if you like margaritas, man.
Yeah, I like margaritas.
I landed and I gave the guy like $20, $20 US. And for that, he took us to like this private beach, gave us cigars. And if I said I'm thirsty, he wouldn't bring water. He'll bring like margaritas. to the point where I would literally have like 3 cups and he's still bringing margaritas. I think he make his own liquor because there's no way $20 can buy all that liquor. And he was like, oh yeah, drink. And I'm like, all right, we got to get back to the ship. And he's like, okay, 1 for the road. And I'm like, I already have 2 in my hand. Yeah. So whenever there's alcohol involved and it's like free, because I call that free, $20, that's free. That's a good time. It was a good time. Almost drowned out there too, man. It was nice.
No, the only thing I know about Mexico is that apparently that's where you go if you're American if you want to get away from the police. That's all. That's the one about Mexico.
Blue streak in them.
Do you remember that blue streak when he knew at the end that he was a bloke, but he was across the line? Like that matters. Like that matters. Just pull him over.
Nah, that's fictional, man. That's fictional. They'll come and get you in a heartbeat.
Every film,
where you go.
Yeah, it's not the place, man.
It's where everyone goes to spring break, ain't it? Cancun and all that sort of stuff, ain't it?
Yeah, it's like a cheap. I shouldn't say cheap, but it's reasonable, man. You can go there for like $100. You know, hotel included. You probably spend $500 on a vacation package over there, so it's really nice. Yeah, it's really nice. I never went there like that. It was like the last stop on the cruise ship. So I did the cruise ship. I never liked cruise ship because of the Titanic, but my friend talked me into it. My ride or die. I'm like, all right, now as long as it's just you, we can do this. You know, we'll take over the ship if we have to, but we ain't going down. And, it was nice. It was nice. I recommend a cruise ship as well.
We got Jerry. Jerry, links. If you want the link, mate, I'll put it in the chat and you can come on as well, Jerry.
Yeah.
But that sounds beautiful. That sounds beautiful.
What about you, Savage?
Hogwarts, man.
Hogwarts. That's it. Hogwarts.
No, I'm joking.
Is that a place?
He ain't joking. He ain't joking. I ain't having it.
That's Harry Potter, man. I'm joking, man. I'm joking, bro. I don't know, I don't know. Around, I don't know. Jamaica feels like home in it, so I don't know if it really counts because I've been there too many times, bro. But it's probably Italy or New York, you know. Probably Italy. Amalfi Coast. Yeah, I love New York, man.
Brits love New
love
York.
it, it's because you live there, and it's completely different.
Yeah. It's like when we live. I live in London. Everyone says, "Oh, a lot of Americans like can't wait to come to London and visit London."
Go back to London,
like,
man.
that's all.
If you're from England and you're going over to New York,
we're all fascinated about going to New York.
New York it feels like a movie when you're over there, and that's how I felt. And I grew up on Home Alone and that, bro. So when I got there, I was just like, yeah, this is a vibe.
I've always wanted to go.
But obviously, the kind of holidays you enjoy as you get older has changed, in it. Because when I was younger, I had no chill, bro. Like I was on a hype all the time. But as I want to relax and stuff, Italy's the one still. Amalfi Coast or on.
Do you go? Do you go by the lakes and that?
Yeah, but it's beautiful. But it looks like a screensaver. But apart from that, man, I ain't been anywhere. You know what I mean? Because the police wouldn't let me out of the country for a minute, man. I'm allowed out now, though. Nah, I ain't been on a holiday for time, bro. They wouldn't let me out, bro. But I'm good now, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they said I was dangerous to the streets and that, bro. But it was just nothing too much in it. It was just fist fights, bro. But yeah, I love the scrap, man. So yeah, I mean, I've changed now. You know what I mean? But when I used to go football games and that back in the day, bro, I was there to scrap, bro. So
yeah, one of them football hooligans I read about, huh?
Yeah, bro, and I didn't even care about the team, innit? Because I wasn't obviously with the Liverpool.
Just wanted to rock.
I live in a different city. I just used to go down. I got loads of Zulu friends and stuff for the Birmingham
Blues, boy.
And obviously they're a massive firm, man. So
Birmingham was
chill with
massive.
Them, yeah. And I just used to go for the scrap, bro. But get me. Just
go for the Savage, wasn't that guy the head man? Was it Barrington? Was he the head man of
One-Eyed Baz? One-Eyed Baz, yeah. Yeah, a
bad man still in the dark.
Yeah. He's my guy, man. But obviously, I knocked out undercover officer in it. So
talking about that. Colton Leach might be happening soon. Keep your eyes out.
Yeah, trust me. But I'm a free man now, and I'm changed in that, bro. You know, like that kid. You know, my son's next to me. I got a dog and that. Missus, it's all good, bro. I'm good, man.
He's got his Bootios and Pablo. The man's good.
To be fair, I've always been the same, man. I've always been a nice guy. And that was just fun to me, innit? I've done MMA and boxing for a bit, and that. It just got boring because I wanted a real fight. So I'm good now.
Right, guys. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put an end to this because the wife has told me my dinner's ready. And you know,
oh mate,
if my dinner's ready, you got to go, ain't you? You know what I mean? So,
of course you do,
guys, I wouldn't mind doing something different like this on the channel, like just like a video of getting people on, chatting and everything, but something that ain't football related. You know, just having a chat about times, having a laugh. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be a good thing I can sort out maybe and get you guys on and all that and have a chilled hour or so.
Yeah, man.
Look into that.
Every time you do your streams and everything like that, Jamie, I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's just bare vibes. It's just bare vibes.
Well, me and Savage are on at the same time. We just talk football for an hour, and then it just goes into anything mode.
Yeah, it's just like it's good. It's just like it's just nice and chill, and it's bare vibes and everything like.
Yeah,
and you do a good job, you know, and like. Nice one for putting that thing in your on your channel yesterday and stuff.
Yeah, no worries. I'll promote your stuff, mate.
You got a good heart and everything, and you know what? At the end of the day, you deserve every little bit of support that you get. Every little support you get, you deserve it, because you got a good heart and you work hard, man. And I always enjoy coming in the streams and stuff. You know what I mean? So like, long may you last, my brother. Long may you last. You know what I mean?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Right. On that note, I'm gonna go in the shower now. Savage, I subscribed to your channel as well, you know, big man. I subscribed to your channel.
I think I watched the video yesterday. I liked the video and you should have seen it on there. Yesterday's video,
yeah. So
yeah, Rods. Every video you put out, Rods, what I'll do, I'll put it in the community post for you. Just get the word out, right?
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. But Zibiri, I'm coming to your country in October. I'm going down to Miami in October.
Okay.
So I'll come to your country, visit your country.
I'll put my contacts in the private chat, guys. Hit me up.
Yeah, I just took a picture of it and I'll get you on WhatsApp.
I've got your number saved on my phone anyway from last time.
Yeah.
Actually, so.
Yeah, man, do that.
We're all saying that.
I haven't heard from you, though, man.
Yeah.
We're messaging, my man. We're messaging.
Yeah, man.
We'll get Saints sorted. We'll get it all together.
I'm gonna save your number, definitely.
Jamie, your time of your shows are always convenient for me, other than like most other YouTubers. When you go live, it's like the perfect time for me. So,
cool.
Jimmy, what time is it where you are now? 5 o'clock?
At
5, just after 5.
Yeah, we're just past the wall. We're past the watershed here now. So fuck bollocks, shit cunt. Right, we better go. Right.
All right. No, enjoy dinner. I'm gonna be here. I'm trying to cut up that video I shot yesterday.
Beautiful. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. Yeah. When we're next on, let me know how it's going. We'll push your stuff out.
Yeah, I haven't put anything out yet. I got all the materials. I'm just.
As soon as you got your channel out, Sabiri, as soon as you get your channel out, let me know and I'll push it out of my community tab for you. Right, mate.
I really appreciate that.
No worries. Of course, anytime. Right, guys, got to go. See everyone later.
Right,
thanks for the laugh. See you some.